can help our heroes. This month, every veteran who begins their treatment will get $500 off that treatment, and for every non-veteran who begins care, QC Kinetics will donate $500 to the Wounded Warrior Project. So there's truly no better time to get rolling with QC Kinetics. Set up that free consultation today at 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. Call QC Kinetics today.
For over 30 years, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has been Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters and the only stop for all your truck parts and accessories. If it goes on a truck, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has got it. And that includes upgrading your truck with Vortex spray liners. Tough, durable, proudly made in the USA. Their spray liners can protect your truck for years to come. Call Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse at 501-568-0040 to schedule your spray. Or stop by 65th and University.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code RUN to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RUN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code
From the library in North Little Rock from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. in service to the community they love. Lion Legal provides 4 legal clinics per year to help people like you with many common life issues. Divorce and custody, sealing criminal records, debt defense, consumer protection, real estate issues, and simple wills and POAs. Bring all relevant information and documents to the Lehman Library Saturday, November 1st for Lion Legal's free legal clinic.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church, I like Bleach.
And the Blue Jays are headed home, one win from a championship. Then it was a child who led them tonight. 22-year-old Trey Savage. 12 strikeouts.
100% reason to remember the name.
All right, welcome in on a Thursday. Justin Acri and DJ Williams. Our boy Tripp is in for Christian. Getting all the wonderful sound in. That was the Game 5 victory for the Blue Jays, who have roared back, taking a lead back to Toronto. They are now up 3-2. So the question of the day today in the zone, we'll just get right to it, is what happens? Blue Jays 6, Blue Jays 7, Dodgers in 7.
Give me a Game 7.
I want a Game 7 either way, regardless of who wins. Absolutely. Got a little NFL game tonight. Plenty of things going on. Lamar Jackson returns. So there you go. You got a clip from the pitcher from last night? Huh?
I'm getting that sound down now.
Yeah.
As soon as I tried to put it in the system, the whole thing was like, oh, I'm shutting down now. So I'm reloading in and getting that set up right now.
That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, fun.
That's fine. Sometimes it'll be like that, you know. I've had a hell of a run here with stuff. I'm very annoyed by things that are out of my control. Anyway, I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I'm going to be positive today.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to talk about football, basketball, and baseball.
Yeah.
I'm excited about all of it.
Football, basketball, baseball.
Yep.
We're in it.
Yeah, we are. Crossover season, baby. How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Excited, even for this weekend.
I am too. That's what we were talking about.
Weather.
Trip was being negative. You said, the question today should be, how much the Hog going to lose by this weekend? I was like, well, that's a dumb question.
That's a bad impression of me.
That's a perfect impression. You sounded super dumb this morning, getting like 9.
Yeah.
I just think every week it's exciting and entertaining.
Agreed.
So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this thing plays out.
Be locked in.
I'll be watching it on a replay.
I'm still going to go to the game. I'm just, not expecting a win. So if we win, I'll be excited.
Okay.
Where are we there where we're not expecting a win against a Mississippi State?
Yeah, you are.
And that sounds like I'm throwing shade on Mississippi State because I am.
I'm over predictions. I don't have any idea what's going to happen week to week. I do know this. I want to watch. I can't wait to see it.
We'll win.
Okay. I hope you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I think the key guys for Arkansas will play a lot better this week. I think Taylor will play well, and I don't know that Mike played badly. They didn't get anything going in the run game.
It wasn't his fault.
Okay,
he did fairly well with what was happening up front.
Sometimes you got no chance.
Can't make everyone miss.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
It is difficult. Anyway, he's going to join us coming up at 10:30 today. Thanks to Red River Dodge. We get the Red White Report brought to you by UAMS Health Ortho Now. Quinn Grovey is always presented by our friends at Conway Wealth Management. We will be joined by him around 11:10. And we are looking for Dick Girardi, who joins us before the big races. I don't have him confirmed. Oh, I just wanted to confirm your interview with Dick Girardi. Okay, good. I'm sending you the number Trip right now. So Dick Girardi will join us to talk Breeders' Cup. You remember we had Lance Gassaway in, who is the owner of a couple of the horses that are running this weekend. He's got Mystic Dan, former Arkansas Derby winner, and
is this for publication when he was telling us about how some people?
I mean, not Kentucky Derby winner. What?
I said, is this public knowledge and something he'd be okay with? Talked about deals that some other people will try to put in place for them for their horses to race for them. Is that public knowledge?
Well, we were just asking him off the air about how you make decisions when you've got a group of people that own the horse together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think everybody leans heavily probably on what their trainer's advice is, right?
Oh, no, I was talking about.
Are you talking about the money part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he wants to get into all that.
Okay, fair.
Blackout Time is one of his other horses. He's going to run in the Juvenile. That is tomorrow. It's a $2 million purse. He's 5-1 on the morning line. Not the favorite, but I did see one handicapper who's got him winning the thing. So hopefully that comes to pass. We'll see. All right, so that's pretty much what we're doing today.
Cool. Locked in.
We are locked in. Trey Yesavage, he is making less than $1 million a year. He did something last night that's never been done before. He struck out 12 batters last night without walking a single batter. Now, he did give up 1 home run, 1 earned run in 7 innings. He was fantastic, though, and that's why Toronto took control. Here he is after the game. This is pretty long. But when you have a performance like that, it's totally understandable. We'll let him talk as long as he wants.
Trey Savage joining us on the postgame show. Only 12 tonight, huh?
I was hoping for 13. That's all right.
Yes. Way to go, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been said about you so much, the big moment doesn't get to you at all. First road postseason start this year. How different did it feel, and how did it feel on the mound?
I mean, it almost felt a little bit better to do it in front of their fans. It was so much fun to be out there and just work.
work. You talk about go to work. The split was there tonight. You still leaned heavy on the slider. Just talk me through mindset coming in, a bullpen session. Did you have a better feel for the split tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming to this game, I was all about getting ahead, getting in my counts, and throwing what I wanted in 2 strike counts.
I wish that music was louder in the background.
I know, so I could not hear him.
What a great name.
More than I can't.
Trey, you savage.
Trey Savage?
You savage.
It's You Savage.
You savage.
Cool.
Y-E Savage, yes. Isn't that a cool name?
Yeah.
He is savage.
I thought it was a pretty cool storyline on the pitcher for the Dodgers, who was barely even snuck his way into the bullpen.
He snuck in there and they let him pitch?
Pretty much. And didn't really do anything all year. Minimum wage guy, kind of going back and forth.
Minimum wage guy?
Yeah, for that league.
Okay.
And then he gets in there and is the hero in game 4, maybe?
The 18-inning game?
Yeah.
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 Anyway, you savaged 12 Ks, 7 innings, 3 hits, one run. Just phenomenal. By the way, Ohtani again, 0 for 4, struck out once.
Back-to-back?
Did not walk. So he did have one ball that was pretty well hit to right center, and their right fielder was in perfect position to make the play. So
law of averages, right?
I guess. That means he'll probably explode the next 2 games. This series is at everything, though. I mean, you think about last night's historic performance pitching. Ohtani's maybe the greatest game ever played in a World Series game. You had an 18-inning thriller that was a walk-off for Freeman. I mean, this thing has had everything. This series has to go 7, doesn't it?
I hope so.
It's
for us.
For everybody, it's one of the best series that have ever been played, I think.
And this next one's where?
The next 2 are in Toronto.
The next 2 are in Toronto?
If there's 7, yeah. If Toronto wins Game 6, it's over.
Who did we just hear from?
That was Savage, the pitcher for Toronto.
Then why did he say it's good to do it in front of their home crowd? He was saying not
on the road.
On the road?
Yeah, on the road.
So they were playing in L.A.
Yeah.
So the next 2 in a row
are in Toronto.
Dang, that sucks.
It's 2-3-2.
You like that?
The Dodgers were 1-1, and going to L.A., they had a chance to win it at home, and they didn't. So that's on them. They also should probably try to score some more runs.
It's part of it.
Just saying. Got a note here this morning. I saw it on SEC Mike. I don't know if you follow him on Twitter. He's got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
There is a podcast called That SEC Podcast. They have coaching odds. I don't know if these are legitimate or even close.
That.
I want to get your thoughts on it. Rhett Lashley, the favorite, 3-1.
Arkansas?
I don't see how Rhett Lashley is a more likely pick than Bobby Petrino today. But maybe I'm crazy.
Me neither.
Second pick is a guy that came up yesterday, Ryan Silverfield. Now, we do have that one caller who's super smart and tied in who says that Ryan Silverfield won't leave because he's in a better situation at Memphis. I think most of us do not agree with that. Bobby Petrino, 5-1. John Sumrall, Tulane coach, 6-1. Brian Kelly, 6-1. Which coach that has been let go in recent years would you want the most? Brian Kelly, James Franklin, or what was the guy at Jimbo Fisher?
Out of those, did you say James Franklin?
Uh-huh.
I would say James Franklin.
I think that's probably going to be the consensus. G.J. Kinney, he's the Texas State coach, 7-1. Gus Malzahn, 8. I don't think there's a chance in Hades that he's the next coach. Mike Gundy, 8-1. Will Mike Gundy even coach again? I wonder.
Surely not.
I don't think he needs to, for sure. And then Franklin, they've got it 10-1. So I don't know about that one. I would take Silverfield though. I don't have a problem with him. He deserves a shot to move up to a bigger program.
Is Franklin going to be highly sought after?
I would think so.
Then you would think for him a LSU or something like that.
I don't know. See, I just don't know if you can hire at a program like that. I don't know if you can hire a guy that just got fired. But where does LSU turn?
Dan Mullen.
Did you see their governor yesterday?
Yeah.
I could play the clip, but his accent is hilarious to me. But anyway, basically the governor said the AD will not be making the next hire at LSU.
That's wild.
So they're getting a group together or whatever. They've got a board of trustees. They're going to get a committee together that's going to make the hire. It's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's true, I don't know. It seems weird.
Governor's got it like that?
That one does, apparently.
If, Governor Sanders really wanted to, could she step in and get something done?
I don't think there's any legal.
Okay.
Then
what's going on over there?
I don't know. Things work different down in Louisiana, I think.
Yeah.
It's a weird deal. It's a weird deal.
He wasn't playing around.
No. I don't know. Here's the other thing, too. All due respect. I don't want governors overseeing who's getting hired or fired.
No. He must be a big-time LSU fan.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Here's my thing. If you put the $50 million up to buy out Brian Kelly, you can say whatever you want, but if you didn't, shut your face.
Yeah.
And get back to running your state.
I bet he knows the guy who did.
I guarantee you. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A few other notes here. How about last night in the NBA? A couple of game winners. Let's start with a team that you're going to hear on the reg because the Memphis Grizzlies are their home radio is Buzz 21067. John Morant last night getting it done.
No timeout by the Grizzlies at this point. 12 seconds remain. 1-point game. Morant in the lane. Floater. Yes, with 7.3. And the Grizzlies lead it by 1. Phoenix does not have a timeout.
Just want to force him to catch the ball, at least going towards the baseline.
Booker, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Booker for the win. No! Hammer, nail, coffin. This baby is over, and the Grizzlies win it 114 to 113 on a Morant game winner.
How about that?
What a call.
I like that. That's a good catchphrase when the
Hammer,
game is over.
Nail, coffin.
Yes. I love it.
I would say that'd be better if that was on the game-winning shot.
Yeah, but it's over. There was a guy that used to say his catchphrase at the end of games. This was a guy that did Iowa radio. He would say, it's chips and salsa time, which I thought was the weirdest thing to say.
Chips and salsa
Who eats chips and salsa to celebrate something when it's over?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what he used to say. It's chips and salsa time.
You have a catchphrase?
I do not.
Catchphrase. Does Chuck have a catchphrase?
Chuck Barrett?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Phil Elson does.
What is?
Phil says, and this one is in the books, I believe is what he says. I think that's how he closes out the baseball games when Arkansas, especially when Arkansas wins. He says it in a very joyous way.
Was Paul Ills, oh my?
Yeah, but that was his touchdown call, not like a game winner thing. Yeah. Anyway, also in the NBA last night, Austin Reeves continues his tear. He's averaging over 30 a game, and he saved the Lakers' bacon again last night. No LeBron. I assume still no Luka.
Right.
No problem.
Outs to give from Minnesota into the hands of Reeves. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Reeves splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good at the buzzer. Austin Reeves does it again.
I'm sure you get some texts from Luka after this one. And LeBron.
He'll probably tell me I suck because I missed like 14 shots. Well, get back, my brother. And LeBron. Everybody get back.
Austin, thank you. Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
How can you not love that dude?
It's the last shot that matters.
28 points, 16 assists, and the game-winning floater, 116-115 over the T-Wolves. Also, a couple other news and notes here, and we'll take some calls if you want at 501-661-1037. Arch Manning is questionable against Vandy. I don't know if that's good or bad for Texas's future, but that is the situation as we sit today. Cincinnati's senior running back, this is for wagering purposes for those of you who are looking at games. Their senior running back and leading rusher, Evan Pryor, is out against Utah. It was already going to be a tall order. The dude is averaging over 7 yards a carry. And then it was announced yesterday that Tampa is going to host the 2029 College Football Championship game. I want you guys to put these on your calendar now because Arkansas could be in one of these. This year, Miami. Next year, 26 game, the championship game this season is going to be in Miami, then Vegas, then New Orleans, and then Tampa.
You know, Utah may have one of my new favorite players in all of college football.
Who dat?
He plays tight end.
Okay.
Don't even know his name.
All right.
He wears number 99.
Whoa.
At tight end.
That's weird.
He's 6'1".
Oh, my.
315 pounds.
No way. He's a pass catcher?
He is a monster. I haven't seen a lot of clips of him going down and catching passes, but when it comes to run blocking, I've never seen anything like it. And this dude, for 6'1", 315 pounds, he can scoot.
I hope he has a
he can move.
I hope he has a Samoan name because those are fun.
It is.
Is it? Okay. Let me look here.
You looking for him?
Yeah, I'm going to find him.
Okay. Number 99.
Number 99. Let me see the roster here. Football.
Yep.
Roster.
Yes.
I'll go to the end once it
it is
through.
I got it. It is Simi Tualanga.
Spell it.
Taulanga.
Okay, that sounds right.
And Simi Simi or sorry Semi.
Sounds right.
He's a freshman.
Oh. Gotta get a look at this kid.
Sorry, he's not 6'1". He's 5'11", 317.
Shut up.
And he's a monster.
Semi to Taulonga.
Yeah.
Taulonga, 5'11", 317, which means he's probably 5'10". Mater Dei High School. That's a good basketball school. I don't know that I think about I guess there's been some quarterbacks who've come out of there too.
This guy, when he blocks, especially downfield, it looks like he has something personal going on with the people he's trying to block.
He won the MVP of the 2023 state title game.
Yeah. He's wild, man. You got to watch him play.
Has played as a reserve in 5 games. That is a great deal. I got to look at the stats here. Let's see if he's got any catches. How'd you find this guy?
He's starting to go viral with how well he blocks. But like when I say this dude is here, you want to see some of this? Look at this.
I'm gonna look for his numbers.
He could go the rest of the year without one catch and still be one of the more dynamic players on that football field.
Semi has exactly 0 catches this year. Oh no, I take it back. I lied. He has 2 catches for 3 yards.
Nice. But
all right, he's unselfish.
He's look at this block. Watch him right here. You see this? I know you can't watch. See him come off the line of scrimmage.
Bam! Oh my goodness!
And it's every single play.
Well, he's got a great lower center of gravity, and he weighs 315. That packs a punch.
It is, and he can move.
Oh my goodness! I got to see this kid play. Well, Utah's fun to watch. They're definitely very much in the mix in the Big 12. Let's get Rebecca in here, and then we will take a break here. Coming up in a couple minutes. Mike Washington's coming up at 10:30. What's up, Rebecca?
I just wanted to tell DJ one thing and then tell something about last night's game. DJ, congratulations on your Emmy that you won.
Thank you, Rebecca.
I tell you that yesterday.
Appreciate that.
That was great.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. I'm sure you'll win many more because you were great.
I think it's unlikely.
That was just great.
I bet he doesn't.
Do we have him for what we do?
No.
Oh, dang.
Anyway, about last night's game, that dude was on fire, and to just think he started off the season in single A ball and didn't get called up to the big until last month in September. That guy just put on an absolute clinic last night. And anyone who says baseball is boring does not even understand the game, because that was a great game last night. It was just great. It was just great. That's all I called to say. Love the show.
Who are you rooting for, Rebecca?
The Blue Jays, not the Dodgers. I think it's great. Because
why do you hate America?
Both teams, because I don't like the Dodgers, and I think it's great. Either way, Trump wouldn't be happy because the Dodgers are from a blue city.
Oh, boy.
And Toronto is from Canada.
Oh, my
so,
God.
I always usually root for the American League team.
You do? Okay, that makes sense as a Royals fan. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right, well, I'm the opposite, and I also like America, so there you go. All right, Rebecca, thank you. Appreciate you. Damn commie.
Yeah.
What's up, Rick?
Hey, guys. I didn't know, so I had to do a lot of research. So I think there's only been 2. I had to go back to Frank Broyles. I didn't go back below him. That there was only 2 All-American tight ends from Arkansas, and I thought that was kind of crazy because we've had all kind of All-Americans throughout the decades. And the only ones I could find was Hunter Henry and DJ, both of them are recently. And my next question is, who do you think was the best two-sport athlete, Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders?
Ooh.
Can
I answer?
Both Bo Jackson.
You tell me then. What you think?
Two-sport athletes or Deion Sanders?
Okay. DJ, what do you think? You're a good athlete. What do you think?
I think even Deion would say Bo Jackson.
You think so?
I think he would.
Really? Oh, I do not think that.
You don't think so?
I don't think Deion's saying
that. DJ, you're wrong on that one, DJ.
I don't know.
Love you, though.
I think he has said it before. I think I remember watching something, and he talked about, somebody said, "Are you the best athlete ever?" And I think Deion mentioned Bo Jackson in this conversation. I could be wrong. I'll look it up.
You're right.
I'll look it up.
Deion seems like a guy that would take Deion.
I was on that game. I was watching that game when Bo got hurt running down that sideline.
Mm-hmm.
That really ended his career.
It's a shame.
But I also watched him in baseball, and I just couldn't believe a guy could have that kind of talent. But you got to be 2 of the top sports in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, so I was just going to get y'all's check on that.
Yep. All right, Rick, thank you.
Henry and DJ.
Yep.
The only ones I come up with.
I think you're right. I think that's it.
Thanks. Y'all have a
Yep.
good
Appreciate it.
weekend.
You know what? That was a great take today. It was an awesome take yesterday, too.
Yeah, Dion believes Bo Jackson is the best athlete ever.
Okay. Oh.
How much was he paid to say that?
No, it was just on a random podcast.
I think, I would probably take Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Bo was freaky. That was such a weird deal. You ever seen the video on him getting hurt?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he was running. I think they were playing Cincinnati.
Yeah, they were.
And he's running down, and this guy gets hold of him, kind of pulls his leg down, and there was an internal injury in his hip, and they just could never get it right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if today's technology, they could have fixed it, but I think part of it, like, it started maybe dying in there or whatever, but yeah, it was a bad deal.
It was like internally bleeding on the bone when that happened.
Yeah, it was real
It was
bad.
I bet they could figure it out nowadays.
I think
Maybe.
so. I don't know.
There's no telling.
Mike Washington will join us on the other side. Arkansas looking for its first SEC win. So is Mississippi State. I think Arkansas is going to find a way this week.
Me too. Trip.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Trip's going to stay silent. Question today, what happens in the World Series? 10:29, back in a sec.
Our philosophy, possibly speak tongue. Beat drums, Abyssinian Street Baptist. Rap this and fine linen. From the beginning, my practice extending across the atlas. I began this.
Tune in every Monday night at 7 for the Coach Calipari Show. Coach will break down each game and talk strategy. And it's all brought to you by Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram and the Big Lot in Benton.
This is SportsCenter.
On this final Thursday of October, we have college and professional football tonight. Starting in the American Conference, the UTSA Roadrunners hosting the Tulane Green Wave. Kickoff at 6:30 on ESPN. At the same time, this time on ESPN. The Coastal Carolina Chanticleers hosting Germany as the Dolphins host the Baltimore Ravens tonight at 7:15 on Prime Video. Coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Fernando Carmona joins Out of Bounds, courtesy of Colonial Life Independent Agents, Charlie Schaaf and Damon Francis. Call 501-413-4005.
Hey everybody, this is Quinn Grovey. I know what it takes to lead a team. Conway Wealth Management aims to help you win, whether you're planning for retirement, investing smart, or building your future. They're trusted, local, and focused on your goals. That's Conway Wealth Management. Take control of your financial future and call 501-358-3994. That's 501-358-3994 or visit ConwayWealthManagement.com today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial. Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
College football is all about finding that next generation of stars, fresh talent, big plays, new energy every season. That's the same approach behind Flight by Yuengling. It's brewed by the oldest brewery in America, but built for today. Just 2.6 carbs and 95 calories with the real beer flavor that keeps up from kickoff to the postgame recap. So whether you're tailgating or celebrating a big win, make Flight your go-to. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Be there Friday morning, November the 7th for the grand reopening of the all-new Dick's Sporting Goods on Higdon Ferry Road in Hot Springs. And not only will you be there, but some of your favorite football heroes too, like Peyton Hillis on Friday night starting at 6, Darren McFadden on Saturday at noon, and Felix Jones Sunday at noon. The first 100 adults in line each morning will receive a mystery gift card valued up to $500, and the first 100 kids receives a DSG soccer ball. It's the grand reopening of Dick's Sporting Goods in Hot Springs.
Welcome back to The Zone. You want to get into the show? Text us on our text line at 501-661-1037 or message us on our live fan feedback. The Zone is joined by Arkansas running back Mike Washington Jr. each week this season to give us an inside look on the Razorbacks.
Jackson looking to throw, dumps it in the flat. Washington's open inside the 20, inside the 10. He's going to score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
He's brought to you by Red River Auto Group. Visit them at redriverauto.com. Your best ride is waiting for you at Red River Auto Group.
Oh, there he is on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. Hello, Mr. Washington. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Can't complain. Yourself?
I'm great. Thank you. Always, Mr. Positive. I love that. So, man, sitting at 21-10 the other day, Mike, and then unfortunately things went the wrong way. You know, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Bull Durham, but he had a particularly tough road trip, and he comes back, he's talking to his girlfriend, and he's like, man, I don't even know. He's like, it's like pouring gasoline on a fire. I mean, once things started getting away from you guys in the fourth quarter, boy, I'll tell you what, it was unfortunate with the turnovers there, and it's just hard to overcome that. Just give me your sort of feelings, I guess, as you went through that the other day with the team.
Yeah, definitely. It's super frustrating. You know, being up 21-10 at half, and you know, everything's really just falling into pieces, third and fourth. You know, struggling to finish the turn. You know, when we could have got going, you know, we ended up having turnovers. You know, so we really couldn't get, you know, the offense going at all. Really throughout the whole game, because it really was the first half was the defense. You know, defense were doing their thing, bunch of 3 and outs, and then you had, you know, they had a couple turnovers on defense. And then like the second half, you know, we couldn't get the offense going at all.
Yeah.
And the turnovers really stopped us, you know, rolling.
Was that D-lines back-to-back? Was that the best defensive line, or still would you give the edge to A&M?
I definitely feel like A&M had the better D-line.
Okay.
I just feel like, you know, Auburn probably came more prepared for that game.
Gotcha. Okay. So I've read some comments from Coach Petrino. What have you seen from Taylor this week in practice? Sounds like he's bouncing back mentally pretty well, and sounds like he's full go, good to go, and looking forward, I'm sure, to get back out there this week.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I talked to him Sunday, and you know, asked him if he was good, you know, mentally, physically. You know, he was like, yeah. And I was just like, man, we got to get after this practice, or you know, this week during practice. Like, we got to get the guys going. We got to get going.
What did they do that made? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, what did they do that made the run game so tough to get going the other day? It was very out of the ordinary. You guys have had so much success even in games you came up short. What was going on with them? What did they do that was tough to deal with?
Well, they had a spy. They had a spy on Taylor Green the whole game. So they really was watching him whenever he did pull the ball. You know, somebody was right there. And then, like I said, their defensive front. You know, they just came prepared, and they were more sound than any other defensive front that we've played. They're definitely more sound.
You talk about that. You talk about that spy. You've played a lot of talented guys so far this year. Where would you put number 17, that linebacker from Auburn, up there? Dude seemed like he's legit.
I mean, yeah, he was everywhere on the field. He was everywhere on the field. Definitely, you can tell that he's a vet and he knows what he's doing. So he's definitely up there with, you know, those top tier linebackers that I've played against, that we played against.
Getting prepared for Mississippi State.
Yep.
Moving on, once again, I think this offense thrives at its best when we establish the run game first. I mean, I'm sure Coach P has said in practice this week we have to get back to it and shore that up to balance that offense out.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I tell the linemen, you know, all the time, you know, we have the best linemen in the country, so we have to play like it. You know, I tell them that on a daily basis. You know, so you know, we all know that we have to establish the run game. You know, we have to establish the line of scrimmage, and that's going to open up the pass.
Yeah, their run defense has struggled this year, and I think they're 14th in the league and 80th overall or 81st overall nationally. So, what have you seen on tape schematically that I guess maybe you guys can take advantage of?
Well, definitely the run game. You know, watching the film, you know, and then they had Their backs had a good game against them. I believe about 21 carries for 130-plus yards. And, all they did was run downhill, so that's, like I said, we established a line of scrimmage and we established a run game. We will definitely be able to take advantage of it.
How encouraging was it for you guys to see what the defense did last week? I mean, we're still waiting for it all to come together in a game, Mike, but I got to think you guys were encouraged to see what the defense is capable of doing. We've been kind of waiting for them to show up and give you guys a shot on that side this year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they definitely came up and they showed out last week. And, it was unfortunate that, the offense didn't. But, the good thing about that is, they did that without a couple of the leaders on defense.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of them was hurt. They were able to do that. So it's super encouraging. We have these last 4 games, in November. It's a saying, everybody remember November,
Yep.
So that's our goal, really to finish out, this season strong,
You guys would have to win out to make a bowl game. Is that something you all discuss? Yeah. Is that still a goal? Is it something that you guys have in your minds?
Yeah. I mean, that's been a goal since day one. Like, our goals, like, a lot of people may think our goals have changed and, we just don't care or whatever, but, like, it's a lot of passion in that locker room. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of passion in that locker room and in the team. And, everybody, that's the goal. Like, it's to win out, to win every game, and to be able to play, postseason.
You've been a treat on our show this year, Mike. We've really enjoyed having you. I'm just curious what it's been like for you. The losses, I'm sure, have been tough, but as far as what you've learned this year, you've obviously had some very good performances. You're averaging, 6.5 yards a carry or whatever. I would think you've helped your draft stock for sure. I'm just curious kind of overall at this point with 4 games to go, what your, kind of give me your thoughts on your experience so far this season.
I mean, it's been dope. Coming from small schools, from, G5 schools and, not having, the support and in terms of, fans and all that. I mean, it's been dope. It's been dope. And then obviously being able to run behind, a great O-line, something that I haven't really had. It's an exciting experience every game.
Well, man, best of luck this week. I appreciate your time, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.
All right, thank you. It's Mike Washington. Thanks to Red River Dodge. Always good. He and Caleb have been awesome. And again, it's really hard on a year like this. Listen, they win this week, it's same story next week. I mean, it's still been really hard this year. Those guys have been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we've had many years with athletes from various sports. Just getting them on the horn has sometimes been difficult. These guys have been dead rock solid. I would recommend them for a job to anybody, and I hope that they've got some future playing football beyond this year.
Is Frank Burrells the most famous guy for saying that in the way that he said it?
They remember November, I imagine.
They remember in November.
Well, let me tell you something.
I heard that in person.
You did?
In the team meeting room.
Give you tingles?
He came in there.
Yeah.
Because, my freshman year, he was there but kind of not there at the same time.
Yeah.
You just see him, walk around laps, never spoke. But he came in November.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he said, then he left. Felt good.
Yeah. They remember January now, but there's no cool rhyme for it because that's when the playoffs are. So, or the national championship game.
Well, it's what happens in November that sets up January.
Well, that's true, but you can't get to January because they will remember December. You know what I mean? Do not be wary of January. I don't know. There's really no saying that works for January, is there? It's not good. D3 Auto Sales text. You guys think Mike's draft stock is rising? He has a speed, size, good hands. Yeah, I don't know what they look for in running backs because that position's been marginalized in the NFL, but he's got the package, right? He's fast, he's big. He seems like he's in the right
tape.
spot. Yeah.
I would say coming into the year, probably underlooked, undervalued. So now that he has tape, he'll be a guy that if he jumps off the board, I don't put almost anything on the combine except for some guys that are maybe not looked at as much, and that could put them on the map. Perfect example, Isaac Tesla.
Mm-hmm. True.
And so I don't think it's a make or break for draft status, but for some individuals it matters. And so if he goes and has a really good good combine, he'll make them look at the tape. And I think he has enough tape to get him on a team.
From Ron and Pine Bluff, win at home in Toronto, Game 6 or 7, go Jays. Okay. I think there was a little bit of Dodger hate.
Oh, absolutely.
Why? Because of the back-to-back, and they bought the biggest roster and all that. I mean, they spent so much money. I mean,
what's wrong with that?
Well, nothing, but it makes people want to root for other teams.
Yeah, people hate just the successful teams in pro ball, and this works for every league as well. Like, people hate the Chiefs now because they keep, either making it to the Super Bowl or winning Super Bowls.
Get it right. People hate the Chiefs because Rebecca.
No. And, people still hate the Cowboys because their success in the 90s, it just kind of carries over. And I think a lot of people in the U.S. and Canada are combining and uniting just to watch the Dodgers lose. I think that's a big
Do you know how much they used to love Golden State until they kept winning, and then people just wanted to see them lose?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I don't know.
People love.
Well, they have the most likable guy in the league on their team. They have the most unlikable guy on their team on their team in the whole league too. So
and then they got KD. Then everybody's like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, I hate
that's
that.
Enough.
I don't like super teams.
That's enough.
That's basically what the Dodgers are. That's the one reason I would root against them. But I got to root for the American
I
team,
just don't,
and I got to root for a team from the National League.
Think about the world in boxing. What every single great boxer has humble been the name that's come off a lot of people's lips. No, they have the, that.
Moxie.
Swagger.
Yeah.
They've always been that way. We look at Muhammad Ali. We love him.
Yeah.
I never understood why people wanted to see Floyd Mayweather lose. They wanted him to lose. They couldn't stand it. And I'm thinking, y'all, we have a opportunity to witness greatness at a level we've never seen before. But they wanted to see him lose. I don't get it.
There were some things with him that are unlikable, but, I mean, whatever. Yeah, no, I agree. You want to see greatness. I don't automatically start rooting against the team because they're good. And seeing dynasties are kind of fun, too.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a new team every year. But the Dodger deal, when you can – and Major League Baseball's got a system issue for a lot of us where you can basically buy yourself, pay the luxury tax, and just, buy yourself the best team by far, where it's not even close. I mean, the NFL is interesting to me because there is parity, and the same thing with college football even, outside of maybe – again, I don't know, maybe Ohio State is truly head and shoulders above everybody. But
it's wild how you never see that happen with Olympic athletes, because like Usain Bolt, it's because it's not shoved down your face every day. The Olympics is only once every 4 years.
Right.
So it's almost like you kind of forget, It's like, oh, this is really cool. I want him to win every single race. But like throughout the year, if you follow track, he's dominating everybody.
Right.
Same thing with Simone Biles. Same thing in all her meets throughout the year. But they want her to win the gold.
Yeah, nobody watches her the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Or him.
It never gets old because there's time in between.
I know Mike didn't just say we had the best O-line in the country, right? LOL, says this guy from the 501. I mean, I think they have a really good offensive line. It's the best offensive line they've had there in a long time. Because Floyd was cocky a-hole who just danced around so boring. Well, he was really effective at what he did, and it is not the sexiest style. It definitely was not going to be confused for Ward Gotti, but he wins, and by any means necessary, he wins.
I think it's impressive when you got these professionals who are the best in the world at what they do, they can't even hit them.
Yeah, when you can't lay your hands on the dude, it's amazing.
That's a wild.
The Giants aren't in, and I was born in Toronto. Live it, learn it, love it. What are you talking about? I don't know what that means, Ron. Do you guys have a league that you root for? Are you an AFC or NFC guy, and are you an NL or AL guy?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Like, if I'm watching the NFL, I'm just rooting for it to be a good game. Like, I don't have a specific team outside of, like, maybe, like, an underdog story, like the Detroit Lions every now and then. I don't really have, like, my own team or league.
I've always been an NFC guy. I've always been an NL guy. I don't know why. Maybe because of the Midwestern teams are NFC. Although you had Kansas City right down the road, too, and I just never was an AFC guy. I don't know why. I always liked the NFC teams better. I always thought that was a more interesting league, but whatever.
And you are a Cubs fan, right?
Yes.
Duh, Cubs.
Shout out to Dirks, or Derek's, however you like to pronounce it. Apparently they won this contest, $1 million.
Yeah, they did.
To get the, what is it, stadium rebuild or something?
It's like, a whole $1 million project to redo their field and stadium and everything. It's real cool.
Lane says, yes, I do hate the Chiefs because of Rebecca. And guess what? Rebecca doesn't care, but I just like to give her a hard time. We like Rebecca, actually. DJ, because Mayweather beat women and men. LC says. He does have a bit of a tangled past. But listen, he's not the only guy that works in combat sports that has had some issues with that kind of thing. Acri speaks the truth, says Rebecca. They hate the Chiefs because of me, and I'm loving it. See? She doesn't care. She's got thick skin. Let's be real. The Hogs' defense played better because the quarterback was trash, says TP.
Agreed.
Which one?
Auburn's.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay, well, the second one wasn't great either, but he was better, right?
Agreed.
Rebecca's the most annoying Chiefs fan whose last name isn't Mahomes, says Piggy Smalls. You know what? I will say this. I can't remember the last time I saw Mahomes' wife do anything. She was everywhere for a while, and now she's nowhere.
That's a good point.
I'm looking at
Maybe she got a little self-aware and was like, people hate me. I'm annoying. And I'm also way oversaturated. I need to sit back.
Yeah.
College football offensive line rankings, power rankings, and they do it based off sacks, rushing yards, stuff like that, right?
Sure.
I can't find the most updated one, but through 5 weeks, number 10, Nebraska. Number 9, Auburn. Number 8, Oklahoma. Number 7, Texas A&M. Number 6, Kentucky. Interesting. Missouri, 5. Okay. Rutgers, 4. Florida Gators. Wild, right? 3. Number 2, Utah. Gets that. Number 1, guess.
No idea.
Arkansas Razorbacks.
Was it really?
It
That's crazy.
is.
Huh.
Okay. Well, they are one of the best offensive lines this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huh.
From the 870, Hogs equal SEC. Lakers Western Conference. Cowboys AFC. Cowboys in the NFC, actually. That's how I go when I'm picking winners. Yeah, you're in the wrong conference on football, but okay. Other than that, I get it. They don't show Patrick Mahomes' wife as much because they now have Taylor Swift to put all over the damn TV. I know, well, they were hanging out initially. Now you don't see her at all. Johnny says, I hate Rebecca because of Rebecca. Oh, thank you. Has nothing to do with the Chiefs. This person says, who's Rebecca? Rebecca's a caller. People hate the Chiefs for a lot
I like Rebecca.
of reasons, none of which is Andy Reid. That's true. Andy Reid is about the most likable coach in pro sports.
Yeah.
Rebecca, she's got 3 kids now, so I think that Brittany has more important things to do. Yeah, well, she did before, too, but it didn't stop her then. She's annoying.
David Basil for Luxury Pool and Spa. It's hot tub season, and Luxury Pool and Spa has Fantasy, Hot Spring, and Caldera hot tubs in stock on the showroom floor and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville also carry Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems, the same that I use in my hot tub. It's also that time of year for tailgating and watching the hogs outdoors. Luxury Pool and Spa carries Polywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around fire pits on those cool nights watching your favorite game. Check them out online, luxurypoolarkansas.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI agent can be set up in minutes to answer calls and questions 24/7, so you never miss a customer, lead, or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Looking to upgrade your home without breaking the bank? Go to The Warehouse, 2011 North 2nd Street in Cabot, Arkansas's trusted source for quality flooring, including SPC vinyl waterproof flooring starting at $139 a square foot, tile starting at 59 cents a square foot, next-gen waterproof hardwood, and many other building materials at unbeatable prices. Contractor, home builder, or DIYer, we've got what you need in stock and ready to go. Go see the Flooring King, The Warehouse at Natural State Wholesale, building better naturally.
Have questions about retirement, investments, or your money? Call our financial hotline. Dial 501-381-5228 and leave a voicemail with your specific financial question, and our experts will answer it on the Get Ready for the Future show Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Get your financial questions answered by the pros. 501-381-5228. Call now. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Independent Advisor Alliance. Independent Advisor Alliance and Genwealth Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Lion Legal is having their quarterly free legal clinic Saturday, November 1st at the Lehman Library in North Little Rock from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. in service to the community they love. Lion Legal provides 4 legal clinics per year to help people like you with many common life issues. Divorce and custody, sealing criminal records, debt defense, consumer protection, real estate issues, and simple wills and POAs. Bring all relevant information and documents to the Lehman Library Saturday, November 1st for Lion Legal's free legal clinic.
Welcome back in the zone. If you like the sound of our voices, you should see our faces. Check our live stream out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back in. It's that time of the year. All the sports going on, the crossover. So much happening right now. And if you want to be a part of that action, download that Oaklawn Sports Betting app. Not now, but right now. So easy to do so. And if you sign up for the first time, you get up to $1,000 in bonus bets. But the action literally on everything. I actually put together some stuff right now, and they make it quick and easy for you. I think that's what's cool when you download their app. At the very top, you see all these parlays or all these, quick bets that are all set up for you. Even get my sweet little boo thing, Ebony Mitchell, on top right now. And I know Justin doesn't care, but she is a pretty good parlay person, especially on that Monday Night Football. She's already hit 3 of them, made some people some big-time money, all right? So good for her, even though I know some people don't care. But it's all good. Head on over right now, download the app. But beyond all the sports betting, they got some really cool stuff. Great places to eat. Even better places to stay. High thread count in those sheets. Great water pressure at their hotel rooms. And they even got a pool downstairs. And correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, that thing's heated as well. Doesn't matter what time of the year, always a good spot to stay at Oaklawn.
And it's cooled in the summer, which is key.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
You took a nice little dive.
I did.
I was impressed with your swim game.
Thanks, buddy.
You went all the way down underwater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good lung power.
Yeah, it's not bad. I quit smoking a long time ago. Like, never. Mike says, I played with both Bo and Dion. Dion was faster, but Bo is the best overall athlete of the two because he can do more stuff.
Who was this?
Than Dion. Mike Loggins.
Okay.
Played some pro baseball.
Cool.
Yeah, good dude. All right. Former Razorback, too.
Nice.
JW's on line 1. What's up, my man?
Hey, man, I got some questions for y'all to figure out. If we did get another head coach, like whoever, just take James Franklin, do you think he would keep Bobby Petrino because his offense is top of the nation and that would help him? Or do you think Bobby Petrino wouldn't want to be here because he didn't get the head coaching job? Or what do you think the fate of Bobby is if we do get another head coach?
It's a great question.
Those are some really good questions because I don't know where he. I don't know where he goes right now to be a head coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if he wants to stay coaching, and I know he loves Northwest Arkansas, it would just have to be a good fit.
Yeah.
But if you hire a defensive coach, why not have somebody like Coach Petrino in your back pocket?
Well, he coached at Missouri State. He coached at Western Kentucky. It's not like he hasn't coached at smaller schools. So the question is, where does the ego fall? Does the ego fall that, hey, I'm so embarrassed that they didn't give me the job and they hired someone else that I don't even want to be here anymore? Or is it, hey, I'm too good to go to a smaller school. I'll stick around here and take my opportunity as an offensive coordinator and stay in this position, which is what I agreed to do when I got here. And maybe I get a little raise out of the deal anyway. There are jobs that are open that I think people would be thrilled to have him for. Oregon State, UAB. You tell me Stanford wouldn't like it? I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't. Oklahoma State. Tell me UCLA wouldn't be lit on fire by Bobby Petrino's offense. If anybody, if you want to win at UCLA, you got to do something real creative offensively because I don't think you're going to get enough great dudes to go there. And I don't know how much of their commitment is in football, but I think there are some people that would do a lot worse than hiring Bobby Petrino as their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be like, I could certainly justify his position if he was bothered or upset by the fact that he doesn't get it and they hire somebody else, and then the new guy comes in and says, hey, but I'd like to keep you as an OC. I could see why he's like, I ain't doing that. What do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't see it either. And I think in his position, you quickly saw how much he didn't like the way things were going as an offensive coordinator, the way the practice was ran. Didn't like what was going on the defense side of the ball. He switched up practice the way that it was ran, added an extra day, did more weightlifting, and then got rid of 3 coaches on the defense side of the ball. And so you could tell that was a big sign for me of saying he knew his role and he just focused on his thing, even though he knew some things within that program are not going the right way.
There was a lot of shade around Franklin when he left Vanderbilt. Remember that? There was some stuff that went on off the field that he was – I don't know if he was accused of knowing and ignoring, or it was almost not quite like Baylor, but there was some stuff that was going on with players there. There were some things that were There's a little bit of shade. It kind of died down because he went to Penn State and did a good job there. So I don't know whatever shook out on that. I don't know if that's still kind of following him around or not, or if that'll affect him in his next job. We got a guy named Wally here on line one real quick. Wally, what's up?
What's up, Justin? What's up, DJ?
What's going on?
So, question. What if we shook the game up a little bit? And instead of hiring some mega $1 million head coach, what if we spread that love around and hire a good quality coach and the best offensive coordinator and the best defensive coordinator and put these guys in the highest paid positions overall and maybe shake this whole coaching team up and use it as a team sport?
We got to hit the top of the hour. I think that's what they did already with Pittman, right? I mean, you brought in Odom as one of the best defensive coordinators available. Now you brought in Petrino as good an offensive mind as you're going to find. It didn't work. So I don't know what the answer is. I certainly
good concept though.
I'm self-aware enough to know I don't want to make the hire.
Injured, and it was not your fault. Hurts in the pocketbook too. Who do you turn to? Don't call a lawyer and find they're out of state or talk with someone at a call center. Call us at the Brad Hendricks Law Firm and talk to a real Arkansas lawyer directly. And remember, the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. We'll work hard for you. Have for over 30 years. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
Hey, it's David Basil from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Basil sent you.
Beachwood Hospitality presents coverage of the Dallas Cowboys on 103.7 The Buzz. Beachwood Hospitality, the leader in hotel property management.
I'm so angry.
Don't be upset. You can always listen to us. You The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock.
Just hours away from finding out if they'll win $1 million. The high school is one of the finalists in the T-Mobile's Friday night 5G Lights contest. There were thousands of schools that applied, but only 25 made it to the final round of voting. The winning school will get a football stadium makeover, complete with an upgraded field and renovated weight room. Dierks High School is the smallest school in the running. Their football field has been in the same spot for over 100 years and hasn't had any major updates in the past 2 decades. The school is hosting a watch party for the big reveal. That will be in the high school gym at 8 o'clock. Everyone is welcome to come out. The school says it will also have a live stream on Facebook during the announcement. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a fantastic Thursday.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Sunshine, it's back today. We'll have a high of 62 this afternoon. Tonight, it'll be pretty chilly, some lower 40s. Little Rock will have a low of 44 with a clear sky. Friday will be mostly sunny, up to 66, but then a chance of showers is coming in on Saturday. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to football weekends, and that's what makes Yuengling such a great pick. From traditional lager to light lager, flight, golden pilsner, and black and tan, they brew a beer for everyone's taste. Whether you're manning the grill or setting up a tailgate or just watching with your friends, Yuengling's got a flavor that fits the moment. Brewed with nearly 200 years of tradition by the oldest brewery in America. Yuengling, legends stand the test of time. D.G. Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
I'm Dr. Molly Meek with Arkansas Urology, the interventional radiologist here at Arkansas Urology. If you're a man struggling with symptoms of an enlarged prostate, there is a minimally invasive option called prostate artery embolization. It is an outpatient procedure that can improve your symptoms and your quality of life without surgery. I am proud to be part of the only urology practice in Arkansas with an interventional radiologist on staff. Call us at 501-219-8900 to schedule your appointment or learn more at arkansasurology.com.
Feel that chill in the air? Now's the perfect time to layer up. The outerwear shop is now open at Untuckit with sharp new jackets and vests made for this season and beyond. You'll find all the right layers to keep you warm and looking sharp, including cozy sweaters, sweatshirts, and more. But hurry, fall weather won't wait, and neither should you. So don't miss the outerwear shop, open now at Untuckit.com in more than 80 stores worldwide. Untuckit, shirts designed to be worn, untucked.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
For 55 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. From janitorial supplies, facility supplies, and food service disposables, Sigma Supply has you covered. Ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at sigmasupply.com. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600 and ask for the Buzz discount now because it's there. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you've got low-grade product, man.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Looking for a trailer repair? Need a new truck bed? HJ Trailer Sales has you covered. We're also your one-stop shop for Iron Bull, Good Guys, Hillsboro trailers, and yes, Hart trailers. We've even got them too. Family owned and operated, we're the most trusted trailer store in the state with tons of financing options to fit your budget. Come see why everyone rolls with HJ Trailer Sales. HJ Trailer Sales, built on trust, driven by quality. Visit hjtrailersales.com or stop by today.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else alone.
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
Ooh, steaming hot off the presses. We got stuff for you, DJ.
Yep.
Trip, you too.
Me too.
All right, off the press, huh?
Trip is in for Christian today if you're just tuning in. Hot off the presses, just came across from Craig Pinkerton, the university, or at the SEC office, rather. The SEC has unveiled its 21st annual men's basketball coaches preseason all-SEC teams. It's not much different from the AP one we got earlier during the media days. Arkansas does not have anybody on first team. And Owe from Kentucky is the player of the year preseason again for both. Nobody on second team. Boogie Fland is, though, from Florida. And third team, 3 players from Arkansas. Darius Acuff Jr., Carter Knox, and DJ Wagner. And I'm not even sure that they're the best player on this team.
Probably not, no.
Which is pretty exciting. So, very excited about basketball. It's right around the corner. Next up for Arkansas in football, of course, is Mississippi State. It's this weekend at 3 o'clock. Our coverage starts at 11 on the Buzz. Don't miss it. Volleyball lost again last night. They've gotten to the point now where they don't even put the record of the volleyball team anymore.
Really?
In the stories that they release on the Arkansas Razorbacks website. Particularly difficult season.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly difficult season. After what has been a good run for the last couple years. But it's okay.
It is fun.
But it's been, I don't know, maybe, I guess soccer's doing well. It's good.
Yeah.
So, get that. All right. You okay over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not yawn right into the mic.
That has coffee yet.
Are we boring you? Are we that boring?
No.
Golly, that's hurtful.
No, I'm waiting for Quinn.
1, 2, get down.
It's time to get down with Quinn Grovey, the current Arkansas football color commentator and former Razorback quarterback legend, joins the show to give us his expertise on football each week.
Takes it, cuts inside to the 10 to the 5, he'll score. Touchdown. Quinn Grovey, showing the great athletic ability, did it his way.
Quinn Grovey is brought to you by Conway Wealth Management. Planning today for tomorrow. Go to ConwayWealthManagement.com for more info.
Paid the cost to be the boss.
Hi, Quinn.
Man, I think we got some Cal haters out there, man. I mean, like, how in the world do you not have somebody on the first team? I mean, a DJ, a Carter Knox, a Trevin Brazile. That's crazy, man. I just don't understand what they're doing to the basketball team, but I guess they'll just have to go out and show them. So
yeah.
I'm all for that, too.
Yeah, I'd rather have 3 guys on the postseason all-conference team. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
But it is weird. I mean, hey, whatever. It's okay. I will say that, was it Malik Thomas that showed out in the last game?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even sure the 3 guys that made third team are the best players on the team. I mean, they got some dudes. We are excited, Quinn, about basketball for sure.
Hey, those 2 freshmen, boy, Malik Thomas and Darius Acuff, those guys will get after you. There's no doubt about it. And you know DJ's always going to be steady. You know Trevin is probably one of the most athletic guys out there. And as long as he continues to shoot and rebound, we're going to be in a good spot. And then you got, Nick Pringle. This team is loaded, in my opinion. Like, I'm really, really excited about this basketball team. And so I just think that having them ranked preseason number 14 is crazy. I think 5th in the SEC was crazy by the media. I just think that there's some Cal haterade going on out there. But, hey, you got to play the games. And, look, Cal is not afraid to go play. He'll go play anybody anywhere. Like this exhibition schedule and then what he's doing early on is just really, really ridiculous, talking about all the Final 8 teams. So I'm excited about what we've got going on with that.
Absolutely. I agree. We are very much excited about it. We are not turning the page from football yet, though. We just got off the phone with Mike Washington, and he said, there's a lot of passion in that locker room, was what he said. And these guys realize, they have to, that it's a long shot to make a bowl game, but that's still on the table, and they would like to have a chance to do that, and it starts this week with Mississippi State. So what do you think the psyche of the team is right now, Quinn?
That's a great question because, when you start losing games like that continuously, it starts to wear on you. You start wondering, okay, here it goes. Here it goes again. And so you've got to make sure that you don't allow that to happen. I still believe that this is a player-led football team, and they'll continue to fight for one another. And I think everybody in that locker room really wants to make sure that this football program is in a good spot. And so you got to continue to fight. And so you've given up a lot. And I just think, really and truly, don't turn the football over and you win a lot of games. And to me, that's kind of where we're at. Regardless of what the defense is doing, if we don't turn the football over as much as we have, we win football games.
Yeah, and if you got 2 more wins, which is not a stretch of anyone's imagination, if you take care of the football, you probably have 2 more wins at least, if not 3. And the whole feeling on the season looks different or feels different.
Yeah, and you've impacted probably an Ole Miss. You've impacted several teams that are flying high right now. So I just think not only it impacts your record, but it impacts your mindset. But it's really about this football team just continue to not fall into that trap, because I mean, nobody cares what your record is, and you got an opportunity this week because you're playing against a team that's trying to find an SEC win just like you, just like last week. And so you've got to find a way to really, really come up with the plays and make sure that you put yourself in a good position to win a football game.
We are all on the assumption, and I assume in your role that you will be the same way, that Talon will bounce back in a big way this week and really show out and be on point. So, and again, he's doing it against the defense that is not as talented as the one he faced last week. What's your expectation for him this week?
I mean, Talon is the reason that you're in a lot of games. And so, I mean, I know he had a couple of turnovers that were really critical. I mean, that fourth quarter was really, really tough to deal with and talk about, because you talked about the interceptions, you talked about the fumble. If you had to lay out a plan for us to lose that football game, we executed it perfectly. And so that's one of the things that you've got to find a way to get away from. And so, I mean, you have, the picks, the pick six. I mean, it's just really tough to deal with. I mean, once it goes south, it just feels like it continues to go south. But Talon is the reason why you're in. Talon is the reason why you believe that you have an opportunity. I mean, he's a guy that can get you out of a lot of situations with his legs, and sometimes he can put you in some bad situations. But I will take the 90% of what he does versus the 10% of the bad plays that he has. I mean, he's still one of the most explosive guys in the country, and so getting Talon Green involved is critical. But I think the biggest thing, I think Talon is in a situation right now. And I've said this time and time again, I do believe that when you're a quarterback playing with a team like this, where your offense has the pressure of scoring every single possession, you try to get 14 points in one drive. And so Talon is a guy that's trying to make a bunch of plays, and I think he's feeling that pressure. And so the way you take that pressure off of him is you turn around and hand that football to Mike Washington.
Yep.
You turn around and hand that football off to Braylon Russell and get them really involved. You get Rohan Jones involved running down the seam. I mean, you do a lot of those things. And then, I mean, just like when we were playing Tennessee, I'm telling you, Talon was probably one of the most happiest guys, because you could turn and hand the football off. And now it's just allowing him just to go through his progressions and make reads and find wide open seams. So I just think Bobby will get back to that. I think there'll be a huge focus on the run game. I think there'll be a huge focus in getting Mike Washington involved and Braylon Russell. I think you'll see that tight end room really be involved. I like when they go 12 personnel, because it really forces the defense to decide, are we going to deal with the run game with two tight ends in the game, or are we going to put a linebacker on a Rohan Jones? Or if you have to understand, if we're not going to do that, then we're going to have to bring in a safety, and then we'll have the ability to run the football. So I just think there are some mismatches that we can take advantage of, but it all starts with the run game.
So we know that, and, defenses will know that too, as far as what makes Talon most comfortable and what to take pressure off him. So what happens when they do load the box and they do force Talon to make those decisions with his arm and take away the run game? What's the way to get a quarterback kind of settled in and comfortable in that situation?
Well, the one thing I will always say is that we have a three-pronged run game. And so when you can run the football differently, I think that gives you an opportunity. So first of all, I do believe that Mike Washington and Braylon Russell, their running styles are different. And so I always believe that if you've got two or three running backs, you have an opportunity to find one of those running backs who their style will give you an opportunity if your offensive line is doing what they need to do. When they load the box, you've got an opportunity to go to that two-back set. We've run some triple option out of that shotgun with two-back set. And if you run some of that with Braylon Russell back there with Mike Washington, you fake the handoff to Braylon, you pitch off the defensive end. I mean, that's going to force the defense to play responsibility football. And then the other thing is you've got Talon. You've got the QB1 run. I mean, sometimes when you're bringing a lot of pressure and you really want to load the box, then you've got to get your quarterback involved in the run game. So that's the first part of it. But if they're going to load the box and basically say, beat me, then those wide receivers are going to have to find a way to make plays. And Mississippi State, they believe in really playing tight coverage out there on the outside. They'll give you a hitch or two, but what they want to do is jump the slant route. They want to jump the drag route when you get an opportunity. So it's really going to come down to protection, understanding what we're going to do from a protection standpoint, because they'll show simulated pressure. They'll show 6, 7 guys at the line of scrimmage and then drop 2 of them. And so the offensive line is going to have to be in sync, but Taylor's going to have to understand where he's going to go with that football. And when he understands that where he wants to go with the football, it's going to have to be delivering it in a format that's going to allow his guys to run after the catch. But they're going to have to win on the outside. And that's where I think about when you get into 12 personnel, you get some of those bigger guys in there, and you've got those tight ends who can run and really cause problems, but also block.
Quinn Grovey joining us on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline is brought to you by Conway Wealth Management. I saw a post on social media from a podcast that was shared by a guy named SEC Mike, who a lot of people probably follow on social media. The next coaching odds at the University of Arkansas. He's got Lashley 1, Silverfield 2, Bobby Petrino 3. Any comment?
I mean, everybody's got a list. Everybody's got a list. So, I mean, look, nobody really knows. Hunter's done a nice job of keeping everything close to the vest. And, I mean, he's working through that process. And I will say, I mean, there's been a lot of bigger jobs that most people would say were bigger than Arkansas kind of pop in there. But I still believe this is a great opportunity. So, I don't have any insight to give you about the coaching search, but I'm sure Hunter will be able to get us a good one.
Do you think Hunter is going to make that decision, or do you think the Louisiana governor will?
Wow, man, how crazy is that?
Pretty wild.
I mean, boy, that is pretty crazy. I mean, this is a guy, Scott Woodward, who's made a lot of big decisions for a lot of big programs, and he's given a lot of big buyouts. And so, I mean, for the governor to come out and say that, I thought that was really, really interesting. So we'll see if that kind of impedes and changes the landscape of college athletics when you've got people getting involved with it like that. So I just wonder what LSU's situation is going to be moving forward with a new AD. You might as well say a new AD.
Yeah,
because
no doubt.
I promise you, if he's not selecting a football coach, he's on a short leash.
All right, Quinn, appreciate the time. Looking forward to a good one this weekend, and only a couple home games left for those who like to go to these things and are not solely basing it on the outcome, which a lot of people do. So it's still a great experience.
Hey,
I still enjoy it. It's still entertaining. Come on.
Man. Look, you only get 12 opportunities. Our fans only get 12 opportunities coming there, and I promise you, those student athletes need it. I won a lot of games when I was here. And my senior year, we went 3-8. And I got to tell you, I was really appreciative of those fans really supporting us after that. And so I get it. But you spend your money the way you want to spend it. You spend your gas money the way you want to spend it. And I understand. I'm not going to ever tell a fan how to feel. So that's just kind of how it is. The way you want to do it is win football games. And everybody has an opportunity to do what they want to do after that.
Texas escaped Mississippi State last week. Quinn, I'll leave you with this one. Just thoughts on a couple of the games this weekend. Pavi and those guys got a chance to keep it rolling at Texas. Arch is very much in question for the weekend. I don't know if that's good or bad for Texas. Think Vandy can pull it off in Austin this week?
Well, if we weren't playing Texas really, really soon, I would say Arch has been in question the entire season.
Right.
But it's one of those things where I think Diego Pavia and this football team, they are nasty enough to go down there and beat Texas. I think Texas is a 2.5-point favorite, and that's just simply because they're at home. Mm-hmm. So I'm rolling with Vanderbilt. I never thought I'd ever say I'm rolling with Vanderbilt in Austin, Texas. But here's the deal. If I saw a report that Arch may not play or he's questionable, like you said. I mean, the guy that came in behind Arch, I mean, he's probably looking for an opportunity, so he's chomping at the bit. So we'll see what that looks like. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for him, but I'm going with Diego Pavia there.
All right, so this is going to be a bit of a separation weekend. We've got 8 games played. One team or two maybe have 7 games. Florida's one of those. How many SEC teams do you think right now are going to make the playoff with 4 games to play?
Whew, man, this has been the craziest SEC season for me. I think Alabama and Georgia are definitely going to be in. I think Vandy's going to get in. Tennessee's probably going to get in as well. I mean, so you're probably looking at Ole Miss is going to get in. I think you can get 5, maybe 6, depending on what happens down the stretch.
Whoa, easy. What about Tennessee, Oklahoma this week? You don't think that's an elimination game? 6-2.
Man, Oklahoma is no.
Oklahoma ain't that.
Oklahoma is a solid football team. John Mateer has helped you come up with some smoke and mirrors. He's been really good at what he's done, but I think Josh Heupel will take the opportunity to take them behind the woodshed, and Oklahoma will be eliminated. Tennessee will continue to move forward, and I think you need to look at potentially 5 or 6 teams. I'm just telling you.
Okay, well, Tennessee still got to play Vanderbilt too. We'll see.
Well, one of them's they'll get penalized for making it to the national championship game.
To the SEC championship game?
Yeah,
and
SEC
losing?
championship game and losing.
Right. But, I mean, if it's Alabama with one loss.
They've talked about that.
Yeah, if they're one-loss teams, though, they're not going to keep them out because they have 2 losses. In the new playoff format, that's not an issue, I don't think. But
Vandy's going to find their way out.
5 or 6.
I hope Vandy makes it. I don't care who makes it. I hope Vandy makes it.
I don't want Ole Miss to make it.
Yeah, well, you're still holding on to that one from last year. I will say this about Oklahoma. Apparently, they outplayed Ole Miss last weekend, even though they lost, according to Brent Venables. So, except by every metric we ever.
Lane Kiffin had a response to that too, right?
Excellent. He was on fire this week. I loved it. All right, Quinn. I appreciate
I mean, he's talking trash to the players and everything, right?
Players and coaches. Yeah, I love it.
Not talking so much now.
No, that's exactly right.
He's a pistol now.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, buddy. Enjoy the weekend. Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, take care, fellas.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Quinn Grovey, good stuff. Thanks to Conway Wealth Management. And I will say this, dude, it's funny. I didn't really bring this up to him, and I didn't say it to Mike either, but I'm like, man, 3 weeks at home in a row, that has got to be such a treat.
Must be nice.
Whew, it's nice. Especially when you're trying to figure things out. What's up, George?
Man, blessed beyond measure, brothers. Appreciate you guys.
I like that. What's up?
Y'all got the best sports show in Arkansas.
Oh,
but,
thanks, man.
Shoot.
I love it.
Thank you.
No, I'm just glad we got a playoff.
Yeah.
I mean, man, the years with no playoffs was horrific. It was bad. Now they can play the game. But I wanted to kind of mention something on the coaching thing that's going on. And I watched an interview with the Indiana coach, Kurt, and he said something that was really profound to me, and I think it may fit our, quest to find a good coach. But the NIL has changed the landscape. It's almost like a pro sports type scenario now where you're paying these guys. But, he said in his interview the other day that he's like, I'm not looking for 5 stars. I'm looking for guys that will fit my system.
Yep.
And that are wanting to play. He says, these guys that you're buying, he says, they owe, you owe them by the time they get there, and they don't have nothing to prove other than their talent, but they don't have the drive that, the guys that are coming up 1-star, 2-star guys that have something to prove and that are excited to play, not just for the money, but just for the thrill of the game. And I think that's the reason why Kurt is successful right now, because, all these coaches like Saban and like these other coaches, they're kings of the old era, of the way that the game used to be played, the way the recruiting used to be done, and all this kind of stuff. And I was really a fan of the Moneyball theory and strategy that he's taken and saying, hey, we want the guys that fit our systems. We're going to pay them. But, man, these guys come in and play hard because, they're excited to play football. What do you think about that?
I think there's definitely a case to be made for that because people do get hung up on the star system deal. And putting a team together, there's more to it than that for sure, especially if you're at a school like Arkansas, and God knows if you're in Indiana. But whatever Signetti's doing is working, that's for sure.
I wonder how long he's had some guys in that program, because I would imagine Indiana isn't in the past 2 to 3 years, I wouldn't say was a big portal type school. I feel like guys stuck around for a while.
He's only in his second year there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if how many seniors he has on his team.
I don't know. The way things went last year, you'd think you'd get a lot of kids to stay, right?
You would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
That helps, too.
Sometimes it does.
I think he's like an analytics guy.
Yeah.
I think he's looking for specific players that are producing certain numbers for certain downs and certain this, and he's bringing them in, and they're buying into this system. It reminds me of when Houston Nutt got the job, and he come in, and the guys were like, I don't know what the record was before he got there, but they sucked. I mean, they were good, but they weren't playing up to their talent. And then Houston Nutt comes in there, and Burlsworth had a huge play in the culture that he brought in that summer, just getting everybody to work out.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it is a culture. It's a culture thing more than it is a money thing.
Yeah.
And I think you get people to buy into a system where they just believe in it so much, and they listen, and they're coachable, and they don't think they know everything. I think that's the big thing. And you get coaches that can build a culture. And I remember when Petrino first got the job, I said, man, this guy will be in contention within 4 years because he's a chess master. I mean, the guy knows his system. He knows the players that he needs. He knows how to coach them up. And, man, what a turnaround that he did just in 4 years. And we had an 11-game winning season. I mean, that proves it right there. There's only been 3 coaches to ever do that, and so in Arkansas's history. So I would hope that he would be able to take it and get the reins with it because he's a smart guy. And but, man, it just some of these young coaches that are NIL savvy, I think could take it to another level.
Absolutely. Hey, appreciate the call, man. Thanks for calling in, George.
Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Thanks.
I need more Georges in my life. Very smart. Pretty good stuff there. Good take.
Real good take.
Last night, had a chance to go to an event for Sheriff's Youth Ranch, which honored Rush Harding as their Man of the Year. And I was like, I can't believe he hasn't been honored by them before. But it's good that they picked him this year. He's fantastic and had a full room, had a very successful auction. David did a good job emceeing the event last night. And they had a young lady who has benefited from what the Sheriff's Youth Ranch does.
Yeah.
9th grader, incredible young lady. It was so cool to see. But I really appreciate Rush for all the things he does in the community. Got a chance to see Chef Harding last night, too. You go to Rush. He is one of the most unassuming, does not look for the glory or the thanks. He just does a lot of good things out of the goodness of his heart. He's just an incredible dude, man. I really appreciate the way he operates. CashLittleRock.com. You're going to like the way they operate, too. If you have a special event coming up, great space for it, up to 150 people in that area upstairs. 501-850-0265. Give them a holler. You can check out their website and see their menu. And if you want to do something for the holiday season or you have a special event coming up, even in the spring, get on the calendar down. Make sure you get the date you want at Cash because there are a lot of people who want to have an event there. So get on the horn or get on the website real soon. And it's a great place, again, for lunch and dinner. Today is Thursday, which means fried catfish. That's a special. And don't forget about the fried chicken Fridays. Tomorrow's going to be a great day to patio sit, grab a lunch.
This whole weekend.
Yeah.
Whole weekend.
Got a little chance of rain on Saturday, I think, but
it's okay.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Anyway, go see our friends at Cash in downtown, 501-850-0265. And if you see Rush, give him a big pat on the back and tell him, job well done, sir.
Catch the buzz on all our social media platforms presented by Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. It's hot tub season at Luxury Pool and Spa. Online at LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
This is SportsCenter.
On this final Thursday of October, we have college and professional football tonight. Starting in the American Conference, the UTSA Roadrunners hosting the Tulane Green Wave. Kickoff at 6:30 on ESPN. At the same time, this time on ESPN2, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers hosting the Marshall Thundering Herd in Sun Belt Conference action. And NFL Thursday Night Football from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami as the Dolphins host the Baltimore Ravens tonight at 7:15 on Prime Video. Coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Roger and David are taking the mayhem to Sherwood this Friday to spend the morning with Mr. Fletcher and the crew at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Check them out at FletcherDeals.com.
Check out the new clothing at Bell & Sword in Conway. A new cricket polo with Razorback logo, button-downs, vests, sweaters, slacks with UCA or Arkansas gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. Great staff, fantastic service. Bell & Sword, the only Central Arkansas men's store with a tailor on staff to fit you. So go now to Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays. And DJ Spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Leaves are falling, and so are prices at Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville. It's a fall festival of savings on select 2025 and 2026 models, including Silverados from $36,500. Drive the all-new Equinox for under $28,000, or lease a Track starting at $249 a month with $3,700 due at signing. Plus, pre-owned deals with available sales tax paid on select inventory. Visit GwatneyChevrolet.com or stop by 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. With approved credit. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Honey, wake up. Santa's sleigh is on the roof.
Not a sleigh. It's a brand new Lincoln. And you can win your own during Southland Casino Hotel's Here Comes Santa promotion.
How do we win?
Earn entry starting November 1st to win your share of over $550,000 in free play and prizes. And don't forget the grand prize drawings on November 29th and December 27th to win a brand new Lincoln.
Come on, honey. Let's navigate to Southland.
Tell your friends about Here Comes Santa at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Elvis Presley Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Welcome back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio.
I don't mind.
All right, lots to get to yet today. We've got some interesting NBA angles on stories, mostly with things that they're not supposed to be doing. And then, of course, you have guys doing things they're supposed to be doing, like John Morant getting buckets at the end of a game to win. And Austin Reeves on an absolute tear for the Lakers right now. Kudos to the Arkansas native. Doing good things. We had Lance Gassaway in studio, one of the owners of Mystic Dan, talking a little horse racing. He's also got one of the favorites in the Juvenile, the Breeders' Cup Juvenile this weekend. So we usually reach out to our man, Dick Girardi, who is our insider when it comes to horse racing, to join us on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline to talk about what's coming up with that. It's a huge weekend, Dick, and we are looking forward to it. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm great, Justin. Yourself?
I'm great. Thank you. Looking forward to it. And Lance made us aware that he's got not only Mystic Dan going, but he's also got a horse that he's really excited about in Blackout Time that will be running as one of the favorites, not the favorite, but one of the favorites in the Juvenile. Pretty good collection in there as well. Let's start there, if we could, which is race 9 tomorrow. Not the biggest field, but a very good group, especially the 4 that are towards the top there as far as the odds go.
Yeah, for sure. Look, Ted Noffey's going to be the favorite. I would think he won the Breeders' Futurity. And as you said, Blackout Time ran great in that race. He ran second for Kenny McPeak and Ship Group. And Brant for Bob Baffert was purchased, earlier this year for a mere $3 million in March, and an OBS 2-year-old in training sale. He's undefeated, as is Ted Noffey. But look, Blackout Time, it may not necessarily be his time tomorrow, but I think they're hoping it's his time next May at Churchill Downs. Because I think that's the long-term plan is to get into the Derby and see if they can do a Mystic Dan repeat.
5 and 9 are the races. Got 14 over 2 days, $34 million, $7 million classic, and I think one particular horse being in the classic probably scared a few others away. What do you think about that race and how it came together?
So what happened yesterday, Justin? It actually happened Monday into Tuesday. That Sovereignty, who was going to be the big favorite, developed a fever overnight Monday into Tuesday, and unfortunately they announced yesterday that he's going to have to be scratched.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, that changes things.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's for sure. I mean, he was going to be an overwhelming favorite, obviously, coming off the Derby, Belmont, Jim Dandy, Travers 4 in a row, which had never been done in the history. So, really unfortunate because everybody would have loved to see him win. He's obviously the favorite for Horse of the Year. But having said that, the group here has won 11 Grade 1 races just this year, and we have the 1, 2, 3 finishers from last year's Classic. Sierra Leone won it. Fierceness was second. Forever Young was third. They're all back in this race, and at the moment, at betonline.ag, those are your three favorites now that they've adjusted the line. Fierceness at 3-1, Forever Young at 9-2, and Sierra Leone at 16-5. And then Mind Frame, also from Todd Pletcher, 6-1. Journalism, everybody knows him.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite, the Derby, ran second behind Sovereignty, won the Preakness, and ran second behind Sovereignty in the Belmont Stakes. So he's still a really, really good field. But, yeah, are they missing the biggest name? Yes, they are.
How about Journalism? I mean, he's been good, won his last couple races, including the Haskell. What do you think about the way he's been? I guess he finished, first in the Haskell, I guess second in the Belmont. Going back, and then was second actually in Pacific Classic Stakes, so I did misread that. But he has had a good, solid performance since the Triple Crown races last year.
Yeah, he has just run one good race after another all year long. He's been first or second in every race. And if it wasn't for Sovereignty, he might have won the Triple Crown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how good he was. He's just that talented a horse. Now, what they did after the Pacific Classic when he ran second to Fierceness, he just kind of dropped way back in that race. They weren't thrilled with a lot of stuff that happened. So they've changed jockeys to Jose Ortiz, who's had a marvelous 2025. And additionally, they've given him the time off that he really hasn't had. Because, you run the Triple Crown, you don't get any breaks at all for those 3 races in 5 weeks. Then he went back to California, came back to Jersey for the Haskell. Then when he ran at Del Mar, they said, you know what, we're not going to ship him anymore. So he's had 2 months of just training up at his home base at Santa Anita to get ready for this. So, I think the couple months off you're probably going to see his best race. Now, the question is that going to be quite good enough against the horses I earlier mentioned?
Yeah, I think the value on Journalism is pretty intriguing for sure. We're talking to Dick Girardi on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline about the Breeders' Cup, which is this weekend. We talked about Mystic Dan. What kind of shot you give him in his race?
It's not an easy race. He's in the Dirt Mile, which is the second to last race on Saturday. And it's a pretty powerful race. It's not as strong as the Classic, but it's not at all easy. The big favorite in there is probably going to be Nisos for Bob Baffert. It was a horse he absolutely loved last year as a 3-year-old, but he had some physical issues, and he just didn't run for quite a long time. Also in there is the defending champ from the race, Full Serrano. But Mystic Dan certainly has a chance. The question with him is are his best races all at Churchill Downs? The answer is yes, and the question is he able to duplicate it when he goes elsewhere? He was able to do it early in his 3-year-old year. He really hasn't been able to do it since. We'll see, but his best race gives him every chance for sure.
Do you factor in the track or experience on the track?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it helps. It's not like, I don't know. I frankly don't even know if horses know what track they're on. Right? People kind of say they do, but, who knows? I would say, look, it's generally an advantage if you're stabled in California where you run at Del Mar maybe in the summertime. But look, Sierra Leone won the race last year at Del Mar. Fierceness won the Pacific Classic this year at Del Mar. So that's not going to be relevant to them. But it could potentially be relevant for a horse like Mystic Dan. Again, if you look at his lines in Kentucky, I mean, he's just awesome. But outside of it, since the Derby, just has not been able to show that same form.
Again, talking to Dick Girardi about the Breeders' Cup this weekend. Where's the value? Where are some prices you like in the races this weekend?
Yeah, I'll give you a couple horses I like. I don't know how big of a price he's going to be, but in this race 6 on Saturday, I really like Ben Tornado. He's listed at 5-2 on the line. I'm hoping he goes up a touch. The cool thing about the Breeders' Cup, because they're 14-horse fields, even like the favorites you can get 3-1 on, where normally, a horse like this would be 6-5 or something. As far as a live long shot, maybe in the Breeders' Cup turf, which is also Saturday, and everybody get a chance to once again to see Rebels Romance. Is the world traveler who's just won on 3 continents, and I think he's up to about 6 countries now. That's a fascinating race beyond just Rebels Romance in there. And the horse that fascinates me a touch is the 3 Amalok. It was listed at 10-1, and I think the horse can run better than his odds.
Okay, I like it. Appreciate you coming on, and we will look forward to talking to you during the Triple Crown season. Dick Girardi, courtesy of our friends at betonline.ag, and hope your picks go well this weekend. Dick, we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, John.
All right, appreciate it. All right, Dick Girardi, always a nice addition during the big race times, and this is a big race time.
Big race time.
A couple other things I wanted to mention. We are all set on the volleyball state championships, and I know our buddy Wes Moore was watching very closely for Pulaski Academy, and they, in fact, have punched their ticket to the finals. So congrats to them. Yeah, they're going to represent one of the 2 teams in the 4A final against Jonesboro Westside. Others, Conway and Fayetteville in 6A, the 5A final at Banco ZK in Hot Springs. Marion versus Farmington. We've got Harding Academy against Mansfield in 3A, and the 2A representatives will be Hackett and Taylor. So best of luck to all the teams heading down to Hot Springs this weekend for the state championships. And we got Saturday. They're all Saturday. Okay. We start at 11, I believe, with the PA game. So anyway, good luck to them. And let me get Bobby Joe in here, and we've got a couple of things we'll hit on the other side of the break and wrap up our hour. Bobby Joe, welcome. What's up?
Hey, man, I'm just sitting here. We're 2-6.
Yes.
And mathematically, we still got us a bowl game to look forward to. So I'm sitting here looking through all these smaller bowls. Which one y'all think we could end up at?
I don't know.
Crickets. What's going on, man? Don't you think there's a chance?
Well, there's a chance, yeah. I haven't started to think about it in those terms yet. Let's see if they get through Mississippi State first. And the other thing, here's the thing. I would be really happy for Arkansas. I'd be very happy for Coach Petrino. I'd be happy for the fan base if Arkansas somehow rattled off 4 wins at the end of the year, because 3 of those would be incredible. 1, Texas you hate, LSU you hate, and Missouri you can't stop hating because they keep beating you. So what a finish to the season it would be. At the same time, Taylor ain't playing in that game. Mike ain't playing in that game. The dudes with NFL potential ain't playing in that game. So I don't know how excited the bowl game would be. But, man, it would be quite the high to get there. It would be it'd be the best 6-6 season in history probably.
Y'all don't realize this, but that Tulane game tonight, that is an audition for that Tulane coach for our job. Petrino don't get it. I'm just letting y'all know that.
He's on everybody's list.
DJ.
For sure.
Yes.
DJ.
Uh-huh.
DJ, you there?
He's here.
I'm here. What's up?
Hey, man, listen, that Mr. Burton on Channel 4 in the morning, he ain't cooking my wife's oats like you did. So I don't know, man. She used to love watching you. But she said that Mr. Burton ain't near like DJ Williams is.
He'll get there.
So what are we going to do about that?
You can't overcook the grits. You got to take time. It takes time, Slow cook.
Speaking of grits, when can y'all come down to Grumpy Rabbit so I can meet your beautiful wife and you can meet my wife?
Well, neither one of us are married, but thanks for asking.
We're working on it, Bobby Joe.
Okay. All right, man. Thank y'all.
See you, Bobby Joe. You haven't been to the Rabbit yet, have you?
Yes.
No. I haven't.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
You're not invited.
I want to say yes.
I'll invite myself. I'll invite myself, Justin.
We'll take you. Okay, if you're a cheap date, if you're by yourself, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Keep your old-fashioned intake to 3, and we'll take care of you. It is a great little spot over there. We like it. All right. Let me well, let's hit the break. We'll come back and reset. I got a few things I wanted to mention, but we'll do it on the other side. It's okay. But yeah, we should definitely do that. Enjoy Bobby Joe. He's a hoot.
I like Bobby Joe.
He's exactly the same in person as he is on the phone. He's a lunatic, and it's hilarious. I do want to tell you about Oaklawn and the fact that you can go online and wager in that Arkansas game. Again, the biggest total of the weekend as far as the combined points between Arkansas and Mississippi State. At least the expectations are such. We do have an NFL game tonight as well. Welcome back. We've been missing you. And I'm sure Miami's like, maybe you should take one more week. Maybe one more week. What do you think? But Baltimore gets their QB back, which changes the thing completely. And Baltimore is a 7.5-point road favorite because Lamar is back at QB. Some other good games this weekend. Indianapolis is at Pittsburgh as a 3.5-point road favorite. Minnesota, Detroit in Detroit this weekend. Detroit 9-point favorite. And got a UFC card this weekend, Major League Baseball continuing with the World Series. So lots going on. And, of course, basketball starts next week. And big value on Arkansas, both in the SEC predictions and for the national title potentially. So I'm not sure when the lines for the opening games will hit, but shouldn't be too far away. We're only a few days away from those games starting. So anyway, that's that. It is 11:47, and check out our friends at Oaklawn. Oaklawn.com for general information to book tickets to some of the events that are coming up. They did announce the KC and the Sunshine Band is coming back.
Okay.
Yep. So that's one of the many things that are on the docket in the event center. So it's a great space to see a show for sure, and it's obviously a great place to spend a weekend or a week if you can. And we're going to get DJ a cup of water. Welcome back after this.
Coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds, we'll be joined by Richard Davenport, Arkansas Democrat Gazette, and Whole Hog Sports to get the latest on recruiting in Arkansas football and basketball. We'll talk about some official visits that are lined up for the weekend as Arkansas hosts Mississippi State. Buzz Game of the Week, it's Parkview and Lakeside. We'll get the coaches on to preview that upcoming matchup. It's all coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds, 1 to 4, 103.7 The Buzz.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Painkillers, steroids, ice packs, and gravity chairs. Nothing relieved Abby's back pain, but the answer was right there the whole time.
I've heard the QC Kinetics commercials many times on the radio, and it seemed like all of a sudden, everywhere I went, every store I went into, when I'd get in my car, there was the QC Kinetics commercial, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting the idea. I'm supposed to go and check out and have a consultation.
Patients who have exhausted every means for relief are always welcome at QC Kinetics. In fact, tens of thousands around the country will tell you that QC Kinetics regenerative treatments help relieve their chronic joint pain without any surgery or harmful drugs.
I feel like a person that's never had back pain, and I have written QC Kinetics and the phone number down on my business card so many times I can't count.
Abby can't stop talking about what QC Kinetics did for her. Now it's your turn. Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
At Edwards Food Giant, they know your family is important, and that's what your time and convenience is as well. So why not take advantage of their heat and eat items in their deli department? Those famous Edwards Food Giant signature dishes with many of the same entrees and recipes that are served daily in the hot bar, all ready to take home and serve to your family tonight. And it can all be found at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is orange chicken for only $7.49 per pound, paired with vegetable fried rice for just $4.99 per pound.
Be there Friday morning, November the 7th, for the grand reopening of the all-new Dick's Sporting Goods on Higdon Ferry Road in Hot Springs. And not only will you be there, but some of your favorite football heroes, too, like Peyton Hillis on Friday night starting at 6, Darren McFadden on Saturday at noon, and Felix Jones Sunday at noon. The first 100 adults in line each morning will receive a mystery gift card valued up to $500, and the first 100 kids receives a DSG soccer ball. It's the grand reopening of Dick's Sporting Goods in Hot Springs.
You're back in the zone. Sometimes it may feel like we don't care, but don't let that fool you. We can be pretty hard on ourselves.
What the are we doing, man? Wake the up! Mental mistakes all day.
Now, let's see if we can deliver a good show today.
We could have done a full-fledged Bad Boys segment here, but decided not to. So we welcome you back into the zone. Speaking of Bad Boys, appreciate Tripp sitting in for Christian today. Christian's been under the weather. Apparently, I'm worried about you two. Just keep your cooties over there.
It's got a little tickle in my throat.
That's a weird thing. Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups are not getting paid while they are on leave for their arrest in the federal gambling-related deal that's going on. Two people with knowledge of the matters told the AP this. Rozier was due to receive the first installment of his $26.6 million annual salary with the Heat later this week. I hope it was worth it. I mean, golly, dude. What are you doing? If he's cleared and allowed to return to the NBA, he could receive the held payments in full, according to a source. Well, he better spend a good portion of that $26.6 million on lawyers because he needs it.
It's just accusations, right?
Uh-huh. Well, charges are filed.
Of him playing poorly?
Of him, doing things he's not supposed to be. We'll see. Speaking of, this was a really out of left field one. I'm not doing this to trash the dude. I'm not doing it because I'm saying he's guilty.
Let's do it.
I'm only doing it as a cautionary tale because I think a lot of people probably have that temptation. And you can justify it in your own mind. You're like, okay, cool. You want me to do this? Then I'm going to get a little something for the effort. And I'm talking about self-serve checkout. Former Razorback, Courtney Fortson. Remember him?
Great ball player.
Very good. 37 years old. Probably had a few steals in his career at Arkansas.
A few.
Apparently he hasn't lost his touch, according to this report. 37 years old, arrested October 23rd in connection with 7 counts of breaking or entering, 7 counts of commercial burglary, and theft of property. What happened, you might be wondering? They started investigating after receiving October 14th call concerning a theft. The manager of Harps up there told the police Fortson attempted to leave the store with a shopping cart full of merchandise.
Where?
Harps. It's a grocery store up there.
But where?
You know Harps. In I don't know, northwest Arkansas somewhere. Springdale. Curtis reported Fortson was observed with multiple bags of groceries in his cart, but he only scanned 3 items worth $4.48 at the kiosk.
Oh.
Come on, dude. You're not even trying. Stop it.
Man.
The affidavit claims an employee asked Fortson to see his receipt, and Fortson said he'd have to go back to the kiosk to find it, but he left the shopping cart behind and walked outside and got in his car and left.
Oh.
But they got his license plate. The affidavit claims Curtis, who's the manager, found 6 other instances between September 4th and October 6th when Fortson had a cart full of items but only scanned 1 to 3 items and walk out with the rest. Total merchandise, $1,064.40. Again, I will say the same thing I said earlier. I hope it was worth it. He has been a volunteer basketball coach at Bentonville, it says.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Says he was never employed there, according to the district. What else are they going to say? But he served in a volunteer capacity. He's no longer affiliated with the program. That's no good. Anyway, not proven guilty yet. But I think there are probably people out there who have the temptation. You say, you know what? If I got to check out my own groceries, I'm taking this pound of hamburger for free. That's my payment for checking myself out. You want to save all this money on not having checkers? Fine. I'm going to take my my piece of the pie. You know that goes on.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I've seen this stuff where people will scan about every 3 items.
Mm-hmm. You need to get somebody. Remember the guy in Police Academy that could make all the noises?
Yes.
And be like, beep.
Yeah, Michael Winslow.
Beep. Beep.
That's all you need.
Yeah, you just make the noise.
Or they have like a few in their hand, and they'll swipe and put like 3 in, so it looks like 1 is going.
Well, most of them are weight-based, and they're overly sensitive because a lot of times I actually put the thing in there. I'm like, bro, it's a bag of peas. I mean, I can't help the fact that it doesn't weigh very much. What do you want from me?
Yeah. Dang, that's just...
It sucks. And
I remember him in his prime. I mean, the whole student section had Courtney Fortson wigs for one game.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
With the headbands on them and everything.
I think
like
the dudes
that.
on ESPN
Yeah.
and broadcasting the game had it
Big
on too.
time,
Yeah.
man. You gotta, God, so many guys I played with and seen that, like, there's a day where you'll no longer play.
It's never worth it.
Got to have a plan in place, man.
It's never worth it. I mean, and the thing is, even if you get away with it for a while, eventually you're going to get caught, right?
Yes.
It's just not worth it. I remember when I was a kid one time, I made out with a candy bar from a gas station.
It happens.
I told my mom. I was like, look here.
Afterwards?
Oh, wow, we were still in the parking lot. And she's like, I had to go back inside and give it to the guy and apologize.
Yeah.
That was the last time I stole anything. But I understand the temptation. I get it, especially if you're on hard times. But come on, man.
Well, that's what I was saying with hard times. I mean, you talk about a dude who had every opportunity in the world.
He's a good player.
Great player.
I'm sure he made money overseas.
Sure.
But I hate that for him. But anyway, just a good, as I always tell young people when I talk to them, whenever I speak in front of a group, there's 2 ways to learn from mistakes. Your mistakes and other people's mistakes.
I like to learn from other people's mistakes.
It's way less painful for you.
It's so hard to do it sometimes.
No doubt.
There's no better teacher than your own mistakes.
Yeah, but you see it, you know it, but you just can live in denial.
Yeah.
My daughter says if she had to scan all her items because they don't want to hire more people, then she deserves holiday pay, vacations, and a 401k. Yeah, well, that may be, but don't steal.
You should get a discount if you do self-checkout. Right?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
How much money are they saving with these self-checkout lines?
I don't know. I imagine it's just like any other place. It's the benefits and things. It's not the hourly wage at minimum wage that's killing them. But they have one person, you can have one person that works that whole area.
Yeah.
Versus having to have, 4 checkers or 5 checkers or whatever.
I remember the days of 15 lines open.
Oh, yeah. And they were jamming.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I miss the days. And I go to, there's the Kroger down on
Cantrell?
Nope, the one down on Roosevelt. They've always got checkers.
Yeah.
You go to Edwards in North Little Rock, you go over here on Cantrell, always have checkers. You don't have to go through the self-checkout line. They've always got plenty of checkers there. I love that. That's a big deal for me.
That's
I
cool.
don't want to check them out. Like I haven't. This is gonna sound so dumb, but like I focus enough on what I'm buying, looking for deals, going up and down the aisles. When I get to the checkout, I just want to throw the stuff on the thing and sit. I don't have to deal with it.
I'm with you.
It's kind of lazy, but you can find numerous videos of people telling other people how to go to stores and self-checkout and steal half the stuff. It's freaking ridiculous. How do you not get busted doing that? That's crazy. Take some guts, I guess. Let's see here. Anything else? You got a whole bunch here, actually. They got a person watching every customer, doing nothing. Yeah, they're not watching that closely. I think you could probably get away with it, but you shouldn't. Anyway, it's 11:58. Back in a minute.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
We got the big deals at the Big Rock. Got the big deals at the Big Rock.
Hey Arkansas, it's Terry Harrison at the Big Lot, where you'll find the biggest selection, the biggest savings, and now you'll find Big Steve Landers.
That's right, Arkansas. I'm back in the car business at the Big Lot. Don't be confused. The real Steve Landers deals are at Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
Come see me and Big Steve at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alco Road in Benton.
The Big Lot Benton.
Listen each Monday morning when Morning Mayhem's Justin Moore tests your Razorback knowledge with Razorback Trivia, presented by Precision Garage Door of Central Arkansas.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Don't worry. We don't understand ourselves either. 1037.
Police has resigned. Chief Doug Hunter at the announcement on the department's Facebook page. Hunter says he's stepping aside because of changes made by the city council. He did not clarify what that meant, but says he can't lead the department he believes is best for the community. Hunter says serving the city was one of the greatest honors of his career. That comes after 2 animal control officers also resigned, both of them saying they left their positions also because of the city council. And police in Pine Bluff are looking for those responsible for a 2022 murder. 24-year-old Jordan Shaw was found shot to death on August 24th outside of a home on Virginia Street. There are currently no suspects in the case. Anyone with information is asked to call Pine Bluff Police. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great Thursday.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Finally, some sunshine, but that sun will get up to 62 degrees today in Little Rock. It'll be clear tonight and pretty chilly, dropping off to a low of 44 within the Little Rock Metro. Some places will be in the lower 40s. And then tomorrow, a beautiful, mostly sunny Friday with a high of 66. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Feeling like a family getaway, but don't want to go too far? Need a true adventure, but don't want to spend too much? Want to go where there's a ton of stuff to do, but it's all in the same place? Welcome to Arkansas State Parks, where in a couple hours drive, you can change your scenery and definitely change your state of mind. Whether you crave active adventures or just gorgeous views where you can catch your breath, we have 52 state parks to choose from. Plan your getaway at ArkansasStateParks.com.
It's fall, y'all. Get your vehicles ready for all the seasons ahead. Yes, all of them. Football, the holidays, and our Arkansas weather. Point S Arkansas can take care of your tires, brakes, shocks, or just a general service with the brands you know: Falcon, Toyo, Kumo, Blackhawk, and more. Visit one of their locations today: Tire Town Point S in Benton, Bartlett Tire Point S in Heber Springs, Fleet Tire Point S in Russellville and Pottsville. Online at pointstire.com.
Hi, it's Chris Zender here at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. It's the end of the month and we need to sell 19 new vehicles to reach our factory sales goal. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do whatever it takes to make you a deal today. No reasonable offer will be refused. Just tell us what you want and how much you want to pay. We've got the biggest discounts ever on new Rams. $10,000 off the all-new Ram 2500 and 0% financing on the 25 1500s. Plus available sales tax paid. And we have $8,000 off the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee and $10,000 off the all-new Wrangler. These are just a few examples. It's the end of the month and we need to sell 19 new vehicles. Come see us today and let us make you a deal of a lifetime. We make it easy to buy. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved in minutes. At Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Shop us before you buy anywhere else. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811, brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Looking to upgrade your home without breaking the bank? Go to The Warehouse, 2011 North 2nd Street in Cabot, Arkansas's trusted source for quality flooring, including SPC vinyl waterproof flooring starting at $139 a square foot, tile starting at 59 cents a square foot, next-gen waterproof hardwood, and many other building materials at unbeatable prices. Contractor, home builder, or DIYer, we've got what you need in stock and ready to go. Go see the Flooring King, The Warehouse at Natural State Wholesale, building better naturally.
This is Victoria Lee with Lion Legal. We provide exceptional communication and exceptional results in both the negotiating room and the courtroom. For exceptional results in growing your business, then add Sabrina Woodall with 1037 The Buzz to your pride. Call Sabrina 501-650-4971. Lion Legal and The Buzz. There is no one better to protect and grow your pride.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities, given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear. Cause Ryan was ill. Who would have thought he'd be the one?
All right, if you would like to win Arkansas Razorback football tickets for the weekends against the Mississippi States, then all you got to do is call on the phone. It's 661-1037, 501-661-1037. That is our phone number. Welcome back in. Appreciate Tripp coming in for Mr. Weaver, who is under the weather, which is a weird thing to say. We're technically all under the weather, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, you could be above the weather, but you need to be on an airplane. I was telling you guys in the break, I think I put it on Twitter, but there is a really cool new get-up. It's $128,000, I think, DJ, but if the price comes down at all, we need to get on these things.
What are we talking about?
But they're these new, I must have posted it on the Buzz one. They're flying vehicles. They're individual flying vehicles. They have a whole bunch of little propellers on them.
Like an oversized drone.
Like an oversized drone. Yes,
yeah, I've seen this.
These are really cool though. These ones that I saw, but they're like 128 Gs.
Is it called the Jetson?
Yeah, Jetson.
Yep.
The Jetson one personal air vehicle, $128,000, and I can't imagine that it would be hard to make these a two-seater.
What's the battery life on that?
I don't know any
gas.
I don't have any details.
If it gets you,
if it's electric, it'd be even better, probably.
If it gets you an hour, I think it may be worth it.
There's this other thing called a Volonaut air bike. It looks like. Did you ever see which Star Wars movie? It would have been the third one, Return of the Jedi, when they're flying those vehicles through the forest.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like that.
The speeders.
This air bike thing.
Are they speeders?
Speeders. Yeah.
Yeah.
This air bike thing kind of looks like a speeder.
Whoa.
I don't know that I want that one. That's not quite wrapped enough for me. I want to be inside something. I don't want to be up in the air sitting out.
The Jetson looks cool. I take that back. An hour, maybe not enough. If that gets you 3 hours, it's well worth the price.
It says a single-seat drone that anyone can learn to fly up to 1,500 feet. Oh, boy. It would be so cool to jump in that thing, though, and zip into work and never have to worry about traffic ever again. You could park it in the parking lot. Or you could park it out here on the cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
small. You just got to avoid power lines.
You could fit 4 of those in one parking spot. Depends on how well you land.
No, not 4.
2?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
Yeah. They are loud, though. That's the only thing. They're kind of loud, but they're cool as heck.
That's fun.
I'd love to have one. I've always wanted to have like a personal flying vehicle.
You have?
Yeah, I always thought it was cool.
Okay.
I would probably only fly like
you can't find the distance,
30 feet in the air. The length of time you can go.
Battery?
Haven't seen it. All right, we need. We got it. Looks like Kevin is on for birthdays. Peyton's on for birthdays. We're gonna give away Razorback tickets in a bit. Let's do our entertainment first, though. You guys will have to hold on. You got to earn it. Arkansas, Mississippi State. It's always fun to me when we get somebody who wins that's never been. It's amazing me. It's like I've been a Razorback fan my whole life. How many games have you been to? I've never been to a game.
Oh,
it's crazy to me.
Oh yeah,
but it's not that uncommon. You'd be surprised.
20 minutes on a full charge.
That blows.
That does blow.
I'm like, what if I'm only halfway to work? It's like, ah! And also, like, what happens when it dies?
You
think there'd be like a safety
like
protocol thing where it like slowly lands before it actually
when it gets
to battery.
when it gets to a certain point and the battery gets low enough, it's just like, okay, we're taking you down now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what real drones do. So 1 hour on a 220 volt. That's what I charge my car with. Or 2 hours on a 110. That's your normal.
That's how long it takes to charge it?
Yeah.
For 20 minutes? Yeah, the battery life's going to have to get better. Until you got an hour, forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Man. The best thing for the stuff like that would be when the weather's bad, right?
What would you do in 20 minutes?
Like if the roads are slippery. You could theoretically fly
when the weather's bad. Is it covered?
No. I don't mean that. I mean when the roads are icy or something. Or you could take a airboat or whatever. Not an airboat. What do they call a thing where it's got the like rubberized bottom and you can
what are those called? I've seen those
where
before.
You're basically floating over the surface and you're not actually on it.
I don't know what those are called.
Yeah.
The SEALs have them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I would think theoretically, if you flew straight here, you could fly from the Bray here in 20 minutes.
In charge in the parking lot?
Yeah, 100% I would think you could. Don't you think so?
It depends on how fast it goes.
Yeah, that's the other question. How
Thing's
fast is it?
just, but I would assume pretty fast.
Yeah, if it goes 30,
60?
40, 50.
60 miles an hour?
Okay.
Yeah.
How many miles is that? It's 10, less than 10.
Takes me 15 minutes to get
drive,
here.
and that's
with traffic.
stops.
Yeah. Straight here.
No stops, 10 minutes.
No curves, just straight line.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah,
Get here in 8 minutes.
Okay, there you go. Would it be worth it to you to? Probably not for 128 grand, but if it
No.
was, what if it was 28 grand? Would you buy one then?
Ooh, now that's a different ball game.
I'd probably have to get one.
Mm-hmm. 28 grand.
Yeah.
That'd be
My
fun.
biggest thing would be, can I get to Conway on it? If I can get to Conway on it and I don't have to mess with traffic, I can zip up there for my games in like 15 minutes.
You need to have to park next to a charger.
Yep.
Charge while you work.
Right.
And head home.
Mm-hmm. Also, what about nighttime? Does it have a headlight?
I bet you have little lights.
Yeah.
Little blinkers on the bottom, kind of like what planes do.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's rules. And you just follow the interstate, I guess? I'd freak out probably trying to fly that thing at night, though. Yeah. That's maybe a bridge too far.
Power lines will be a thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But if you fly, that's why you fly the interstate.
Yeah.
When we used to fly the helicopter at night with Channel 7, we'd follow the interstate a lot of times, you know?
Okay.
Smart.
But, I mean, when you're up, 2,000 feet, and you're fine, too.
And what happens if, one of those, micro bursts come up and it just gets real windy?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. It's tough.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to skip this thing. I'll wait for the next iteration. Yeah, I mean, I thought, honestly, when I was a kid, I was like, we're definitely going to have flying cars by the time I'm 25.
We're close. That's close.
I guess. It's got a long way to go, but it's close.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
The LRCVB has announced the return of the Big Little Rock Holiday Parade to be held on December 6th in downtown. This year's theme, Candy Cane Lane, invites the community to celebrate the holiday season with bright lights, creative designs, and holiday cheer. Participants are encouraged to bring their best and brightest peppermint-inspired elements to capture the magic of this year's theme to life. Through imaginative floats, costumes, and designs. Entries will compete for cash prizes, including a $500 grand prize. That's not enough. Participation's free. Deadline for applying is November 10th, in case you're interested. Parade route will begin at Broadway in West Markham and continue east along Markham, concluding near I-30. All right. I like a parade. I like when they do the Christmas tree lighting downtown.
It's fun.
It's always good.
It's good.
I've gone several times over the last, I would say I've probably been every year but once over the last six years. Probably.
I'll give a shout out. They really stepped up the hot chocolate cocoa game.
Yes.
One year they had it.
Yes. Not right.
It was just, I think it was warmed up chocolate milk. It's not the same.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
No, that ain't
it.
it.
The next year they came with it.
Yeah. Marshmallows, yes?
Yes.
Absolutely. American adult obesity rates have fallen to 37% in 2025, but that is down from a record high in 2022 of 39.9%. Now, you may say 2.9, almost 3%. That's not that much. That represents a huge number. 7.6 million fewer obese adults compared to 3 years ago. So the GLP-1s are working, apparently.
They are.
Now, we're all going to find out 20 years down the road about the side effects, but
cross that bridge later.
Hey, in the meantime, don't be chubby. It's great. Outback Steakhouse. This was surprising. I thought Outback Steakhouse was absolutely recession-proof because it is a...
You're an Outback guy.
You know me, I'm not a big chain guy, but if I'm on the road and I need a steak and I know, it's for $25. I mean, it's you get the sirloin or whatever it is. It's not the best cut at steak, but you get a sirloin.
The onion?
That's separate, but you get a sirloin, you get a salad, you get and the bread and a side. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. And potato, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they're closing a number of them, including in the South, which, I mean, we love chains in the South.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Birmingham's closing 2 of them. Jacksonville Beach, Florida, which Jacksonville Beach needs to have great local restaurants anyway. Naples, Florida, Baton Rouge, and one in Maryland, one in New York, one in Wisconsin. So,
what chain restaurant's untouchable?
Boy, that's a good question. You mean like fast casual like
yeah,
that?
Not like McDonald's, but like
fast casual.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Wild Wings, maybe.
B-Dubs is pretty fire.
Oh, yeah.
Untouchable?
I wish I'd had that concept years ago.
I'm putting Chili's up there.
Yeah, Chili's is great. Chili's is very rock solid.
They're finally bringing back their skillet queso, too.
I cannot believe. See, Fridays used to be like that for me, and I'm honestly at this point I'm surprised they're still open. And then same thing for Applebee's.
Oh, Fridays. Yeah, I'm surprised they're still.
Fridays and apple cheese. I'm surprised they're still doing it.
Applebee's is still rolling?
They're still open.
Wow.
They're still a thing. I literally don't know a single soul who goes there. When I was in college, we used to go on a semi-reg. That was a good date spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is disappointing news. Dictionary.com has announced its new word for the year.
Oh, God.
You want to guess what it is?
6'7".
6'7".
No, is it?
Yes. What are we doing? Stop it. I saw a video of these dorks. There were like 50 kids surrounding a In-N-Out Burger service area.
I saw this video.
And when the Order 67 came out, the guy played right into it and announced it real loud, and the kids went crazy. I'm like, you losers have got to find something else to do.
Do we know what it means yet?
Nobody does. It's just the weirdest thing ever. But it just goes to show you, man, these stupid things can really take on a life of their own.
Man, I swear, if you have something that catches fire, you could become a sensation overnight.
There's no doubt.
Overnight.
Yeah. Ask Hawk-Tua girl. She's still doing it.
Overnight, yes.
Trick-or-treaters aren't the only ones hoping for sweet treats this Halloween. Friday's Mega Millions jackpot set to be the largest ever offered on Halloween. The jackpot increased to $754 million with an estimated cash value of $352.8 after no ticket matched all 6 numbers drawn on Tuesday night. So, note to self, buy a lottery ticket. Each Mega Millions is $5. Drawings are every Tuesday and Friday. 8 o'clock West Coast, so 10 o'clock here. What would
waste
you do?
of money.
360-something million? I saw my boy Anthony Jeselnik, one of my favorite comedians, doing a thing about that the other day. He said he went to visit his mother, and he said all she wants to do is have me run errands for her and talk about the lottery and her numbers. And she said, Anthony, go buy me a lottery ticket. Go buy me a lottery ticket. And he's like, Mom, this is so ridiculous. He's like, do you know that you have a better chance of being struck by lightning than me doing a favor for you? He's gone. The NFL announced that Sting is going to headline a Super Bowl-branded concert on February 6th at San Francisco's Palace of Fine Arts. The show takes place 2 days before the Super Bowl. Sting's performance is part of this Studio 60 event that they're doing. Tickets start at $750, which isn't that bad, because not only is he going to be there, but so is Chris Stapleton. Just kidding, he's going to be at a different show on February 7th at San Francisco's Bill Graham Civic Auditorium. So there is good music as an option. Here's the thing. If you don't like the halftime show, just mute it and go eat your chips and salsa or whatever you're having.
Or do what I do and just make fun of the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's fun to joke on.
Yes. If it's a good one, great.
Yeah.
It's gravy, though.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a good one, great. And if it's bad, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll still watch it. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I didn't know. Look, I have nothing against Kendrick Lamar. I respect his talent. I certainly respect his success. I don't know his music.
Right.
It was fine. Like, it wasn't for me, and that's cool. Not everything has to be for you.
Right.
And you have to realize, like, we have how many millions of Americans? I mean,
like you just said,
we have hundreds of millions of
was.
Americans. Like, you're not going to make everybody happy. So, yeah, I got to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, you're going to get the show you love. Hopefully the game's good. This just in. A woman is seeking $50,000 from SeaWorld Orlando after a duck struck her in the face while riding the Mako roller coaster in March. It caused her to lose consciousness.
Ooh, what?
She got hit in the face by a duck. Her attorneys argue that SeaWorld failed to warn guests about dangerous conditions and created a zone of danger for bird strikes due to placing the roller coaster near a body of water, which creates a higher risk of bird strikes involving ducks, gulls, geese, and other waterfowl. The lawsuit claims the Mako coaster disorients birds and increases collision risks. I got to say, I'm suing for a lot more than $50,000.
Right.
If I get knocked out by a duck while I'm riding something at SeaWorld.
It's not their fault.
Isn't it? My attorney would argue to the contrary, DJ.
You're right.
For all the reasons I just laid out. I think she's entitled to a lot more than $50,000.
Your safety is in their hands while on that ride.
There is no doubt. You must protect me from derailment. You must protect me from duck to the face. Aaron Thompson, a 31-year-old violinist, is facing felony criminal mischief charges after destroying approximately 80 pumpkins valued at $472 outside a Tampa Bay area Target store. Security footage caught him at 1:15 a.m. picking pumpkins out of boxes located in the front of the store and smashing them on the ground. What a wild man. You know those violinists, you just can't trust them.
What's he doing?
He told officers he destroyed the pumpkins because someone was messing with him on Facebook and it made him mad. Well, that's fair.
So he went to Target
and smashed pumpkins.
Okay. Well.
I mean, there's a whole band based on the concept. He was unapologetic about the actions after smashing the pumpkins. He left the scene to go sleep afterwards. I mean, just write him a check for $480 and be done with it.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's like, it was worth it. I needed to get my rage out.
Maybe a little extra for cleanup.
I'm a raging violinist. All right, let's get to birthdays and day in history. Kevin, you're going to be with DJ, who won yesterday.
Felt good.
Trip, you filling up to the task, or should we get somebody else in here who
No,
knows
I
what
can
they're
do
doing?
it. No, I'm game.
Yeah, well, I know you're game, but are you going to be any good?
I tend to be sometimes.
Oh.
I tend to be sometimes.
Tend to be.
As long as
I've
you
come
can,
close.
As long
That's
as you
what
can hear.
she's- What?
As long as you can hear.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
All right, Kevin, get ready. DJ's on your side. Peyton, you're with Trip. On this day, in what year did a radio broadcast of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, narrated by Orson Welles, allegedly cause a mass panic?
1956.
DJ Williams of our staff.
1947.
1938. DJ Point.
Gosh.
On this day in 1974, California Angel Nolan Ryan threw the fastest recorded pitch at the time. I need the exact miles per hour, blank, so it would be like 62.7. So, DJ, you first.
101.3.
103.7. No. What do you got?
98.5.
101.3 wins. It's 100.9. Pretty close, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On this day in 1974, the Rumble in the Jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali beat whom?
George Foreman.
Very good.
I wouldn't have got that.
No point. Okay, I'm not going to get that. It's too far back. On this day in 1987, Faith by George Michael released. On this day in 2003, Wicked premiered on Broadway.
Nice.
DJ's seen it 27 times.
Yes.
And last but not least, this is for a point. On this day in 2012, Walt Disney purchased Lucasfilm Limited and its rights
Star Wars
for Star Wars and Indiana Jones. For how much? Trip?
$6 billion.
$6 billion is his guess.
$4 billion.
4.05 billion is the correct answer, DJ Williams. All right, here we go. Let's get to birthdays.
I'm on fire right now?
Well, you're lukewarm for sure. This guy is a former star of L.A. Law. He was also Perseus in the film Clash of the Titans, the original. He was also on
what's his name?
Shameless as Lloyd Lishman.
I don't know his name. I know his face. He was in Terminator.
And Mad Men as Jim Cutler. Happy birthday.
Michael?
Harry Hamlin, 74. This man was on TV when I was a child and is still on television today.
John Stamos.
He played Arthur Fonzarelli, better known as the Fonz on Happy Days.
Harry Winkler.
I'm going to let it go. His name is Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler.
He also played Gene Cousineau, who is the acting director or acting coach on Barry.
Like he played the Fonz.
Won an
and
Emmy
he
Award.
played coach from Waterboy.
Waterboy.
No doubt.
It's Coach Klein.
Not only can I can.
I'll do it for you.
Night Shift. He was also in Holes. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Excellent actor.
He invented Sploosh.
Sploosh. How old is Henry Winkler?
Henry Winkler is 74.
72.
You didn't smoke. He's 80.
Cool.
This woman is an actress. She is, well, as we like to joke around here, she's a very talented actress.
Sydney Sweeney. Kate Beckinsale.
She rose to prominence in the 1991 film Boys in the Hood.
Oh my gosh, Lisa Bonet.
Incorrect. She was also in Love Jones in
Lisa
1997 and Soul Food. And she appeared in Friday in 1995.
Oh my gosh.
The Best Man in 1999.
Am I right with Lisa?
Big Mama's House 2 in 2006.
Yes.
Big Mama's House in 2000. Absolutely not.
I'm not right with Lisa?
No, sir.
That is.
And she was on Empire in 2017 as well as NCIS Los Angeles for 2 seasons.
Why am I thinking Lisa?
She is, of course, Nia Long.
Nia Long!
She's so fun.
God!
She's such a good actress. 55 years old.
Nia Long. That's bad.
She's great. This guy's a quarterback in the NFL who is what I would call a journeyman.
Was she Lisa in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Maybe she was. Go ahead.
He is a starter because the starter is injured.
Say that again.
He's a starter in the NFL because the starter is injured. He was the first player
Carson Wentz
in his school's history.
Tom Brady.
And the first Hawaiian-born athlete to win the Heisman Trophy.
Kyler Murray.
Titans,
Jalen Hurts.
Raiders, Falcons,
Tua? No, not
Eagles, now with the Commanders.
Marcus Mariota?
Welcome to the game, Trip. How old is the former Oregon Duck?
Former Oregon Duck is 35.
Nope.
Former Oregon Duck is 32.
Bingo. Bango.
Wow.
This guy's a former Heisman Trophy winner as well. He went to Brigham Young University. Never really did a lot in the pros, but hung around for a while. Played for the Packers, the Eagles, the Niners, the Browns, and the Lions. His brother was also a college quarterback by the name of Coy. Played at Colorado, I believe. Talking, of course, about former Brigham Young star Ty Detmer. Happy birthday.
Wouldn't have
No?
done that.
You've
Wouldn't
never
have
heard
done
of
that.
Ty Detmer?
No.
You've never heard of Ty Detmer?
No.
No.
You've never heard of Ty Detmer?
No, 3 times.
58. It's wild to me. Oh, I wanted to see if we actually got a couple of audio clues here. This guy's a one-hit wonder. I don't even know his real name. I should have looked it up.
What's up, man?
They're going to say his name real fast.
Tired of 5-0 running up on the block, you know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Yo, Snow, they came
No.
looking for you the other day.
Was that a one-hit wonder?
This is a one-hit wonder.
Well, I know Eazy-E's not a one-hit wonder.
No, this is a one-hit wonder.
Calm down.
The song is called Informer. Okay, this guy's name is his performing name is that of a weather phenomenon.
Hold on, wait. A phenomenon?
That's something that happens in weather. And it's one of the things that the U.S. Postal Service does not let stop them from delivering the mail.
Sleet.
No.
Snow. Rain, sleet, snow.
Snow. Correct.
That's a weather phenomenon.
Well, what do you call it?
I would say something a little bit more obscure.
I think it's a great description. I don't know what your problem is. Okay, his real name is... He's a Canadian rapper. Darren Kenneth O'Brien. He's an Irish-Canadian rapper who sings Jamaican. Whatever.
Whoa. So his name's Snow.
I've only heard
Snow.
Jim Carrey.
All right, let's see. Screw this. Let's move on. Let's see
come on.
No, you don't know him anyway. Let's get this one. Do you know this guy? Lead singer of this band. What's the band's name? What do you call a little tree?
Stump.
Sapling. No, but something that's smaller than a tree. But it's a
big
plant.
A little tree.
What's smaller than a tree, but it's a plant?
Bush.
Bush. Who's the lead singer? Bush. Happy birthday, Gavin Rossdale. Nobody knows you. You're 60 today.
Glad you went that way.
Obviously. Without making references to the 1970s. This guy is an NBA player. He is the all-time leading scorer in his organization's history. Became that this year or last year with his team. He also won gold medals in 2020 and 2024. He is a current member of the all-time leading scorer of the Phoenix Suns.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Correct. How old?
Devin Booker is 30.
Better at basketball than me. No.
35.
29 years old. Boy, you really crapped the bed there. I almost said the bad word. I almost really took a dump.
That's how
there.
bad I played.
That was terrible. That was absolute garbage and trash. Horrible
I
effort.
warned you.
He sounded confident.
He did. Yeah, a minute ago. Don't
There have
rewrite
been
history.
times where I've
A lot of times I'm really
one or
good.
two.
A lot of times I'm really good. That's what they all tell me. Yeah, they all tell you that. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, listen, it's hard. It's hard when you're not doing it, or it's hard when you're doing it. It's easy when you're sitting home. You're like Gavin Rossdale, Snow. But when you're getting in the thick of it, like when they used to beat the Baz a lot. They haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
But I would listen on my radio in my office. And I'm like, these dudes are clowns. This is so easy.
Yeah.
And then I come in here and they let me play a couple times. Like, I don't know any of these songs.
Would you believe me if I told you, like, every day I'm not working and I'm listening, I know the answers, but now I'm here, I'm like, oh, I don't know.
It's harder in the moment. It really is. There's something about it for some reason. Okay, DJ.
So Kevin won.
Yes, Kevin did win. Going away.
Congrats, Kev.
Have fun in Fayetteville.
Have fun. All right, y'all. Before we head to break, tell you about some really cool things going on with my friends in Greenbrier. Standing Firm Farms. Okay, it's family beef for the entire natural state. That's right. With Standing Firm Farms, you know what you can get. That is a source of high-end, top-quality Angus beef from bone-in ribeyes. Yes, sound great. You got strips, you got fillets, you got ground beef, you got it all. You can order a burger steak bundle box delivered straight to your doorstep. And you can also start with the farmhand box. I'm telling you, this is the perfect holiday gift. Okay, so for $250, you get 12 patties, handcrafted, quarter-pound each, 3-pack of 1-pound portions of that ground beef, 2 14-ounce ribeye steaks, 2 16-ounce sirloin tips. You also get stew meat. That's 3 packs, 18 ounces each. And then you get chuck roast, 3 pounds, and in 2 short rib packs for 2.5 pounds. That's a lot of meat, high-quality Angus beef. And the thing about it is they'll deliver it right to the front doorstep. Anything under $400, only $20 delivery fee. That is right, within a 90-mile radius of Greenbrier. Holidays, like I said, right around the corner, and that farmhand box would be that perfect gift for somebody right now. Just all you have to do to shop local is just hop on your website and head to standingfirmfarms.com.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
This is SportsCenter.
On this final Thursday of October, we have college and professional football tonight. Starting in the American Conference, the UTSA Roadrunners hosting the Tulane Green Wave. Kickoff at 6:30 on ESPN. At the same time, this time on ESPN2, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers hosting the Marshall Thundering Herd in Sun Belt Conference action. And NFL Thursday Night Football from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami as the Dolphins host the Baltimore Ravens tonight at 7:15 on Prime Video. Coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Razorback center Caden Kittler will join Morning Mayhem each week this football season to discuss everything that's going on with the Razorbacks and college football. Brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay for free 24/7 at 501-951-1333. J. Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe. You sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Orange is not your color, and stripes are for zebras. It's criminal not to hire Lion Legal. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of legal lions. When in war, you need the roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results in all criminal-related legal matters, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
We got the big deals at the Big Rock. Got the big deals at the Big Rock.
Hey Arkansas, it's Terry Harrison at the Big Lot, where you'll find the biggest selection, the biggest savings, and now you'll find Big Steve Landers.
That's right, Arkansas. I'm back in the car business at the Big Lot. Don't be confused. The real Steve Landers deals are at Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
Come see me and Big Steve at the Big Lot. Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alco Road in Benton.
The Big Lot Benton.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Justin Sollers, Dan Cook, or Brian Kress in North Little Rock today.
You're back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams. You never know what you're going to learn on the show.
Just now realized per diem is 2 words. I always thought it was 1.
Per day.
I just looked it up.
Yeah.
It's actually by the day.
Let's hope you'll learn something today.
By the day. All right, let's head out to Jacksonville, talk to James Miller, who is standing by on the Jim's Razorback Pizza hotline. James, what a lovely day to buy a car or do just about anything outside, it would appear.
Well, you're not kidding, Justin. I tell you what, all that rain we've had the last few days, it feels good to see the sun shining outside today. It sure does.
So what's happening at Gwatney today as we round out Halloween era season?
Right.
Nothing
tell you
scary.
what, it's the last 2 days of the month, too.
Yes.
And you know what that means in the car business, man. We are scrambling around we are 12 new cars short of what our goal was for the month. And so we're doing everything we can to put these deals together for you. So if you haven't found that deal you're looking for and you're out there driving around right now, listen to me. Come in and give us a chance to help you. And I mean, if you need a couple $1,000s more for your trade-in, if you need $50 a month less than you're paying right now in your current vehicle, you let us know what you need, and we're going to do everything we possibly can to put that deal together for you. I mean, this is your time to get that deal. And so don't delay, don't wait. We got to get these things done by tomorrow night. And looking for Silverado, we've got those. We've got Tracks. We've got 26 Equinoxes in stock, the new body style. We've got 13 of the new body style Traverses. We've got Tahoe Suburbans. Just got cars all over the lot for you right now.
I like all those things, James. I like all those things. So, hey, I read a report the other day, and DJ, help me out on this story. It was black and blue cars, I think, that had the least
They
resale.
lost their value.
Lost the resale value. Is that accurate, or is that not true?
No, it is. There's certain colors that it's not a big percentage. It's really small, but there's certain colors that just don't. And part of it is, like, if you buy a yellow one, I mean, it looks cool and you like it, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a yellow vehicle, but it kind of narrows your percentage of people that want to buy it afterwards, and so that hurts the resale value a little bit. There's just certain colors that are more acceptable to people, and so it makes just a small difference in resale value.
I imagine it's sort of like with houses, like you don't want to get too specific. You want to be a little bit generic for resale value, right, DJ?
My mom's trying to pick out new shingles for the roof of the house, and I said, don't do that weird stuff.
Yeah.
Get something basic. Resale value.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Well, listen, if you want great resale value, you just take it to Gwatney Chevrolet, and they take care of you. That's how they roll. And then they get you in a new vehicle, and you'll be happy. And it's super easy to get in and out right up the road from the capital city. Get off at that James Street exit and go see James's crew over there at Gwatney. I appreciate you, my friend, and let's talk tomorrow.
You're right. All right, sounds good, Justin. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy, thank you. Some Gwatney Chevrolet live fan feedback, speaking of, from Ted. The Louisiana governor is one of a kind. Loves to flex his muscles. Big MAGA guy. Definitely taking advantage of the opportunity to promote himself. Listen, you got to get it when you can, baby. Now I see why you don't take many calls anymore. I wanted to slam my head on the desk listening to that one guy. Me too. That's okay. What about a guy like Pat Fitzgerald from Northwestern? He did a great job there, and I believe he was exonerated of those allegations. If not Arkansas, maybe at another school. Where is he now? He did a whale of a job up there. He had Northwestern sort of like Signetti's got Indiana. Not quite there, but close. Will says, maybe if it was $1 billion, I might try it. Still no. What are you talking about? Not taking
the lottery.
Oh. Not taking a felony for a theft is what he says here, though. I don't understand what that means. Self-checkout. My favorite line is from comedian Bill Burr. He said, I didn't know I was on the schedule today. I forgot my apron. That sounds like Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr, too. Outback closed in Hot Springs this past Monday. I missed that one. See? DJ, it's a thing.
Oh, that's bad news.
They're contracting.
Okay.
They got to tighten up.
Got to tighten up.
Brad says on Henry Winkler, I didn't realize it was the Fonz's birthday. As you mentioned, he was in holes, and I bet he was in. Stop it, you sicko. Grow up. You almost got me, though. All right, a couple other things here. I wonder if DJ's boy Kern will come home now from LSU.
Carius Kern?
Do we want him?
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
If there's one place Arkansas needs people, it's there. JW says, last night I was flicking through YouTube and I came across this part out of Sling Blade. It's a little snippet of Randy. We ain't got no band moment. And all I could hear in that little clip was was the coach and the other was the players in the AD. If you listen to them all together, you get what I'm saying. Okay, it's funny. Hey, Justin, need more tickets? to give away. Had 2 Hog football tickets on my dash. Someone broke in and left me 2 more. Hilarious. Yeah, Stan said, did Kevin really win? He has to go to the game now. Check out the Jim Carrey video, Trolling Informer, with a song called Imposter. It's great. Okay, that sounds like a good one. DJ, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay.
Says this person from the 501 on the D3 Auto Sales text line.
All right.
For missing Nia Long.
I know.
He says, then again, you're only half black.
I know. I felt bad on that one.
I'm
pretty sure her name was Lisa in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I didn't know she was on there.
Because her and Will were dating. What's her name? I can't remember.
Is she mixed? Is she biracial?
No, she's black. She
it's like the way you say it.
Yeah,
she's so cute.
Didn't she date that coach for the Celtics for a little bit?
Yeah, she was. They
married,
had a kid together. Huh?
Engaged, or just dating?
They were together seriously, and he got busted doing something.
You know, she's in a
What was it? What was the deal? What happened to him?
Oh, I can't.
You know what we're talking
remember.
about?
Yeah, was he tripping?
He did something, and then she broke up with him.
Yeah.
What did he get in trouble for now? I can't remember because he got a job right away after that.
Mm-hmm. Can't remember.
Oh, we got to look that up. Doak, what's his name? Doak, what's his name? Oh, my God.
Coach for the Celtics.
Christian, where are you?
Yeah, I know.
Not here.
She was in a J. Cole song, and J. Cole said, my only regret is being too long for Nia Long. And she went on an interview, and she said, I'm not too young, Jay.
Too young?
Yeah. Or she told him that he's not too young. I mean, I'm pretty big age gap there.
Suing for a duck to the face, in the words of Lieutenant Colonel Frank R. Slade, what a crock of blank. Yes, you might be right. I don't know. I'm just saying if you're going to sue, $50,000 ain't enough. Hey, Justin, this is Luis. Oh, Lewis. We missed the O there. And he was having an affair with somebody in the organization. That's what it was. Yeah, because we're all like, dude, you're dating Nia Long. What are you doing, bro? Stop. Y'all really needed Christian today. I really needed Christian today. Damn you, Kevin. That was Peyton. You didn't play well for him.
I don't care.
Slept with the owner's wife. I don't think that was it. A front office person. It wasn't
Is that
the
what he
owner's.
did? Dang.
He was sending inappropriate text messages. He killed a guy. I mean, it's just going to get out of control here in a minute. Oh, man. Where's he coaching now? He got a job right after that. Anyway.
I was speaking of like owners on the field now. The what's my owner's name from the Colts?
Irsay?
Yeah,
his daughter.
Yeah, how she's down there on the field. And with the headset on. Did you hear why she said she has that on?
No.
She says, well, when you are making investments into your business, you need to make sure you know why you're hiring or firing somebody, because sometimes it's easy to point the finger at the receiver, but when the wrong call's coming into the huddle, it looks like the receiver's doing the wrong thing, but it's not his fault. I was just like, dang, she is in it like that?
Yeah. It's probably a good policy to be, but I mean, having a headset on as an owner, that's something Jerry Jones might do, but he doesn't even do it. So,
on the sideline, with the little noteboard, you think that there's no way the coach likes that?
No, they're doing too much.
But what do you do?
You let me do my job, and then if you don't like the way I do my job, you fire me.
She wants to make sure why the mistakes are happening are your fault or somebody else's.
And she can tell that by listening to the headsets?
I mean, it's hard to say that when they're playing really well right now.
I do want to tell you about my friends at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. They can help you in so many different ways, but we are focused on ortho now. So, again, any kind of sports injury, joint pain, sprained ankle, back pain, ortho now, the best in orthopedic care, and it's on demand, 8 to 8, Monday through Friday, 8 until noon on Saturday, and conveniently located over at 801 Cottage Drive. That's in the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. You can call ahead for information, but all you need to do is show up there, and they do have x-rays on site. They have fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. You're going to get the best care when you need it the most. If you're in pain, go get seen. Don't just live with it. But holler at them if you want to, 501-686-8674. You could just show up, though, and to be taken care of, 501-686-TOSH. Go see our friends at UAMS Health Ortho now. Great addition for sure. It's 12:45. We'll be back and wrap it up and hand it off to Out of Bounds after this.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. The Sam Pittman era did not enjoy the success Razorback football enjoyed under Frank Broyles, Lou Holtz, Ken Hatfield, or Houston Nutt. But Sam did his best and represented Arkansas well. Pittman embraced the natural state, and will undoubtedly be popular among the denizens of Lake Hamilton in all the years ahead. Thank you to a good and decent man who brought the Hogs back from the ignominy of his predecessor, who shall not be named. Ask your Doublebee's cashier about signing up for a rewards card where you can save money on purchases at all our stores. And with all the do-re-mi you'll save, you can get a head start on buying Christmas presents. Doublebee's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebee's.
I'm Craig O'Neill, and I got a question for you. What are the 5 smartest things you've ever done? Of course, I have no way of knowing what's on your list unless you own a Genesis. Then that day you discovered Genesis of Conway would make the top 5 easily. You see, you don't test drive a Genesis. You don't buy one. You don't own one. You love a Genesis. And with the 26s they can show you, it'll be love at first sight. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. For 55 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. From janitorial supplies, facility supplies, and food service disposables, Sigma Supply has you covered. Ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at SigmaSupply.com. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600 and ask for the Buzz discount now because it's there. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you've got low-grade product, man.
Hey, what's up? It's Kramer with Drive Time Sports. And Thursday, Randy Rainwater and Rick Schaefer back live at the Eat My Catfish studio with the Bud Light Little Blue Book. Also, Neil Atkinson for Bet Saracen. Kevin Hoop Scoop McPherson from Hogville.net. Trey Beatty, thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. Stephen Jones and the Great American Conference Report. And Coach Nolan Richardson, thanks to Arkansas Municipal Equipment Company in Poen. We'll see you Thursday right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
Peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and chocolate, peanut butter and apples. Oh, you get the point. Peanut butter goes good with everything. But you know what else goes good together as well? Justin Acri and DJ Williams in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio. Now, let's get back into the show.
Find yourself in a tight spot and you want to do something more with your life. You want to move ahead, you want to move forward. Education is where you need to start. Visit your local Arkansas Adult Education Center to get you pointed in the right direction. Go down that right path. You may be looking for your GED. You may need some job training for a new job or even in the current job to sharpen up those skills. Well, we got you covered. And the cool thing about it is Adult Ed can help you for free. Certified nursing assistants. You got OSHA 10 and 30, medical assisting, certificate in welding, commercial driver's license. I can just keep going down the list. So much more. So please take advantage of this free, yes, I said free, classes and training to increase that money-making potential. We're trying to put some money in that bank account, get you certified in great-paying jobs, even improve your English language skills. Now, I get it. Your schedules are tough. When am I going to do this, DJ? Well, they'll work around that schedule. They're going to offer training at night as well if that's what you need. They'll make it happen. So call today, learn more about these free programs to help you prepare to move ahead. 877-963-4433. 877-963-4GED or visit them at their website, dws.arkansas.gov/adult education.
All right. What's with all the calls? What are you doing?
People keep trying to call on and off, so I'm just busying all of it. So you told me don't take no calls no more. So
I didn't tell you to take no
Yes,
calls
you
no
did.
more.
Yes,
No,
you
I did not.
You said hang up on everybody.
Are you drunk?
No, that's what you said.
No, I did not.
You did.
That
yes.
was after we did our birthday trivia.
Yes.
But not like for the rest of the
Somebody
show.
calling in. Somebody called in as a call, and you said hang up on everybody. So.
No, you idiot.
Yes, that's
No.
what you said.
You misunderstood. DJ knows what I
that's
meant.
What you said.
No, I mean, you don't leave the people on hold that didn't win birthday trivia.
Yeah.
You goob.
Why are they calling after the show?
Huh?
They're calling back.
No, it
Are
was
they
a
trolling
different.
us?
It wasn't somebody who even played birthday trivia. It was a completely different caller, and you said hang up on everybody.
No, you misunderstood.
Well, what do they want?
Why don't you answer the phone now and see what they
no,
want?
I'm not answering the call now. I'm revolting.
No, answer it.
Be the last day you don't take any calls if you don't do
Good.
it soon. Brett Favre stealing DJ's bit. I didn't like this, and I have to call him out for
What
this.
happened?
Can you answer the phone, please?
I'm doing it. You gotta let me do it.
I'm waiting. Brett Favre has a new podcast. It is called Fourth and Favre.
No, it's not.
I swear to you.
Fourth and Favre?
Fourth and Favre.
Nice.
Premiered this week along with a co-host, David Cano, a filmmaker and producer who previously worked with Favre on his CTE documentary, Concussed: The American Dream.
Ooh.
So anyway, if you're looking for Brett Favre, that's what he's doing now. He stole your bit, bro.
Hey, man, if people search it and come across mine, they're great.
No doubt.
I love it.
And kudos to the loyal Chicago men's basketball team. They're wearing a patch on their jerseys this season to honor Sister Jean. That's awesome. Nice. So glad to see that. Sweet lady. Let's get Caleb in here. What's up, Caleb?
Hey, how are you?
I was fine. How are you?
Doing good.
What's up?
I was calling for those tickets.
Oh, yeah, you didn't win. Sorry, buddy. Thanks for calling.
Called in right after the game was over.
Thank you.
El Guapo says, what's that beer company name? Anheuser something? Ask DJ. I think he's giving you no love at all. No
I
respect.
like El Guapo. He's good.
Tripp actually was busy sending us tweets instead of answering the phone, but it's a good one here. What did you find out there, Mr. Reporter Guy?
Yeah, so the Razorback Foundation jet was just found in Utah, specifically Provo, Utah, home of BYU. Very interesting update here. This is from Riley McFerrin. Yeah.
He's verified, whoever he is.
Yeah. He said, do that information what you will. So this is, and I quote, the Razorback Foundation jet just landed in Provo, Utah, home of the BYU Cougars, and is and head coach
Kalani
Sitake. Yeah, I was about to read that really slowly. BYU has a bye week this week. Do with that information what you will.
DJ?
Anderson.
How do you feel about Kalani Sitake?
I don't know enough.
Okay. By the way, Matt Rule apparently has been extended at Nebraska, so he is not leaving, turns out. At least that's the appearance it would that would indicate. Is this guy's name Guy?
His name is Guy.
Hey, Guy.
What's up, guys?
I don't know, Guy. Tell me, Guy. What's up?
This is just a guy just sitting here curling my gray hairs after waiting all that time to get on. But
Sorry.
Now that I'm on, I'd like to have a conversation. Ask a question as to why are we looking for a head coach? And I've got more questions after this, but I guess that's my question: is why are we looking for a head coach when we already have one?
You like Bobby Petrino as the head coach, is what you're telling me.
I think that us as Razorback fans, we've been asking for somebody who's got a little bit of fierceness in them.
Yep.
We've been asking for Razorback fans and saying we need a coach that is proven. I think that we as Razorback fans have also used the state of Arkansas as, it's a little bit different to succeed in the state of Arkansas than it is other states. We've got a guy who has got the fierceness, who's one of the best offensive play callers in the country, is proven as a head coach, and proven as not just any head coach, but as a head coach in this state. Granted, he was here at a different time.
Okay.
But I just wonder why we're in such a big search necessarily, or why now the heat's turning up toward the coaching search when we've got all of our answers in front of us. The last time that we were anywhere near successful was back when he was the head coach. And just to piggyback off of this a little bit more, the one thing that I think that we've got to come to conclusion with as Razorback fans, and I know I've only got about 5 minutes for the next show, but we've got to realize that this was a bad evaluation of players, especially come defense. These players aren't holding up to what they were supposed to, and we need to just accept that. Okay. Realize, hey, we screwed up. This was a loss as far as player evaluation. But that's not on Petrino. You can see these third downs and these fourth and shorts. We've got tight ends streaking down the field wide open. It's up to our quarterback to pull the trigger. And so you see Bobby doing what Bobby does as far as giving us the opportunity to succeed all over the field. It's just we've got to realize as Razorback fans that it's not on Bobby the reason why we continue to lose. Maybe we started the season off with bad talent, and that we're doing everything we can to just keep up. And I'll hang up. I know we've only got a few minutes, but I think that this coaching search thing is, we've got the coach in front of us. We're going to take the chance and hire an offensive coordinator that had a successful year or two, or a head coach that was successful at SMU because he had a great quarterback. And they're going to come here and they're going to have mediocre seasons the same because they're not proven in the SEC year in and year out. They're not proven in a conference year in and year out against the good competition.
Okay. Hey, we got to run, guy.
Hire someone. Go ahead.
Appreciate your call. Yep. I think there are probably people who agree with him. I think there are plenty of people who would like to see what else is out there.
I think he made some really good points.
Sure.
Valid.
I think going through the process is not a bad thing, though. I mean, Coach Petrino's not going to jump ship because you're talking to other guys, too, just to see where they're at. And there may be somebody blows your socks off, you know what I mean?
They're not hiring a coordinator.
I don't think they probably will either, but...
If you do, if you're going the coordinator route, hire the offensive coordinator you have.
Joe Brady's never been a head coach, right?
No.
I think LSU might consider him.
They are.
Okay.
They're smart.
Yeah.
Well, just saying.
That'd be a great hire for them.
Maybe there's
Summerall, too, is high on their list.
Okay.
There's a world where Frank Wilson keeps the job. A lot of people down there
the
really
interim?
like
Okay.
him. Yeah. Really like him. I think it's a long shot, but there is
Does
a
the governor
scenario.
like him, though? That's the question.
I mean, he's the AD now, right?
Yeah,
So-
he's pulling the trigger.
Wow.
It's messy.
Yeah.
What's the AD's buyout? What do you got today?
We're going to preview the Buzz Game of the Week, Parkview at Lakeside. We've got Bobby Bolding at 1:30, Garen Rockwell at Lakeside at 2:30. Richard Davenport's got a recruiting update at 2:10. We're talking with Bobby Swafford at 1:45 about the volleyball state championship game Saturday in Hot Springs. And Brian Edwards, VegasInsider.com at 3:30 with some picks.
That's a fun thing, and if I read that right, it's all the games back-to-back starting at 11, right?
All day.
I mean, what a great day if you're a volleyball fan. Just go down and sit at Banco's EK Arena and start with that PA game and take it all the way through the evening time. That's a blast. So good luck to your daughter and her team, and should be awesome. That's a good weekend.
Volleyball's fun. A buddy of mine went yesterday was like, man, this is intense.
Yeah, it's so awesome. It really is. All right, stick around. Out of Bounds next.
Check out the new clothing at Bell & Swart in Conway. A new cricket polo with Razorback logo, button-downs, vests, sweaters, slacks with UCA or Arkansas gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. Great staff, fantastic service. Bell & Swart, the only Central Arkansas men's store with a tailor on staff to fit you. So go now to Bell & Swart, 1011